Yeah.
Where's my character sheet?
You should be able to see in the journal. I just assigned you it. Does everybody get their own sheet, right? I mean, you're supposed to be able to see it, so.
I think if you click on your character, it should just pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I picked the Warlock, alright. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So just so everyone knows, we're live. Probably. Let me just check my disk. Yes, I am. I am live. Okay. So, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So just so you know, this is only my third game that I ran, and it's my first time with people I don't actually know. So, if I mess up or anything, just tell me. Okay. So, I mean, I've only been playing D&D for like 5 months. Yeah. If you don't want to if you want to look at your description, your feature descriptions, you can just click on the gear icon instead of the chat icon. If you want to be discreet about it or anything, just so you know.
Everyone, I have this feature.
Yeah. Basically. Okay. If everyone is ready, I'll start the game. So hold on, let me just make sure everything is okay. Maybe 70% is okay. Okay, so you are a group of travelers brought together by the same faith in the green. Various experiences in your travels have compelled you to join forces and spread the good word of the green. Now, I would like everybody to introduce themselves. Just tell your name, race, and class. If anyone would like to start.
In any order?
In any order. Whoever would like to go first.
Alright, I'll go first. I am Salazar the Paladin. I'm a human, and I worship the green. I am swear to the oath of nature, whatever it's called. Yeah. Basically all that's important.
Hi, I'm Valathea, and I'm from the Eladrin race. I am a circle of the Land Druid.
Hi, my character's name is Luth. I am a half-elf ranger.
Hi, I am Thorin. I am a dwarf, and I am a Nature Cleric.
Hello, my name is Eli the Warlock, and I am an Archfey Warlock.
Great. Okay, so that's everybody. So, every year, in efforts to appease your deity, you have decided to go on a pilgrimage to the town of Verdemead, where it is said to be the place where the deity originates. The town of Verdemead is known for its flourishing agriculture and luscious forests. However, this year, as you make your way into the town, you found that the once green and colorful atmosphere seems grim and dark and black. The townspeople are not running around happily as they usually do when you come. The streets are littered with sick people and dying flora. You later found, after some investigating, that there have been many kidnappings in the past few months. Corpses went missing, and the water supply seems to have mysteriously caused most of the death of the crops. Upon further exploring, you found that the source of all the mysterious decay originates from what looks to be a crypt in the forest that was once hidden but began to reveal itself as the flora around it dies. And that is where our story tonight begins. So, as you find yourself nearing the crypt, you see two guards blocking the entrance, looking into the distance for any trespassers. The entrance itself is guarded by a metal gate. What would you like to do?
Walk up to the gate.
Alright. So Salazar walks up to the gate, and you see the two guards standing alert at your presence. One of the guards hold up his hands, and you can see there's a strange tattoo on his hand as he says, "Halt! No one is allowed to go in. Who are you?"
I am Salazar. I am here on a pilgrimage trying to find out something. I seem to have gotten lost. Might you tell me where I am?
This is not somewhere people would go. I think it's best that you turn around and
Yes.
go back to town.
Alright. Thank you for your kindness. I'm going to walk back to the party and tell them that these guys they are clearly hostile. They don't want anyone in. So what's the plan?
Hey, let me handle this. I walk up to the guards.
Okay.
You two, stand hard.
The guard seems off guard and look at you weirdly. Okay.
What is this? Are you two trying to tell me that you don't recognize me?
Roll a deception check.
Deception check. Where do I roll again? How do I roll again?
Just
I haven't used this for a long time.
open your character. If you open your character sheet,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see deception in it,
No,
and you can
take a
just
look.
click
Okay.
on it. There we go. Ooh.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, I set it as always roll at advantage. You can change it in the settings if you want, but we'll take the first roll. So the guard looks at you and begin to with its spear begins to hold it tighter. It's almost seeming to aim it at you, but not exactly. And said, show us the proof. Show us that you're worthy of entering this crypt."
And I showed him my false identity that I have forged earlier as the guard captain.
Roll another deception check. This time with advantage.
Advantage. How do I change it?
No, it's
again?
okay. I think it's always roll advantage in default. So just click it again.
Deception, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh.
Wow.
So the guard looks at your document and then he looks interesting. Well, we just need to look at one thing. Can we see
Okay.
your palm?
Mm. Mm. Okay. I showed them my palm.
You show them your palm, and you can see, and they can see that there's not the same tattoo that was on their hand, and your deception, while the letter, your documents look very convincing. It is not. It is clear that you lack the evidence that shows that you are one of them, and so they look at you and said, "Nice try, kid. Go back. This is not a place for a rookie."
Okay. So how about it, guys?
Well, if they're that insistent on guarding, we might have to do this by force. Well, I would rather not. We might have no choice here.
True. Well, isn't someone here that can like silently scout out the premises? Maybe there's another way in.
How
I-
big is the
oh, sorry.
gate?
Okay, let me show you where it is, how it looks like. Ooh. Okay, so the gate is not very big. You can see there's footsteps, stairs leading, a short set of stairs that leads up to where the guard is, and um, yeah, the gate is not that big. You can see that there's only one way in, and the guards are guarding it.
Can I have a good look at these guards? Do I recognize any of their like armor or markings or anything like that?
You can roll perception check. Okay. Well, nothing really jumps out at you, but they do not look like. Do you have the background soldier? No, right? I think
No.
there's a guild
No,
lord.
I
Yeah,
don't.
that's-
I have the background soldier.
yeah. So I think it was Salazar that has the background soldier. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, no, these guards, while they don simple armor, with the chainmail and everything, none of their garbs screamed like they're from a particular organization. At least not one that you know of. They're probably not from the military.
So our probably only choice is to go in by force.
If they refuse to let us in.
So you want to? What would you like to do?
Wait. Is there anything loose that the guard is wearing? Like probably like keys or something that's hanging by the belt?
Sure. Roll a perception check.
Where is my perception?
Ooh, nice. Okay. So you can clearly see, even from the distance that you looked at, from where you are, that there are keys, hanging in one of the guard's belt, and he seems to be guarding it pretty well.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
We're in a forest, right? Do I see any beasts around me?
No, the flora around you seems barren. Almost a lot of trees that has turned black, and a lot of it are dying, and there doesn't seem to be any animals around you whatsoever.
Can I say I've seen a small animal before in my life?
I mean, you are a druid.
So okay, I use this. How do I choose this?
Ooh.
I use wild shape to transform into a squirrel.
Okay. So you
So from it,
transform into a squirrel. What would you like to do?
I would like to rush up to the guards, make havoc, and try to grab the keys and run away.
Okay. I think it's a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Roll a stealth check first to see if you can. But you want to cause havoc, right?
Yes.
Okay. What would that be? Performance? I don't know. Hold on. Let me think.
Probably like athletics, because I'm gonna like run around, and acrobatics probably.
Okay. Roll an acrobatics check. Oh.
Oh no.
out of all those successful dice rolls,
What? 7 and 10 is not successful? Okay. So you walk out to the guards. The guards see you, and as you try your best to flip around with tiny squirrel body, once you try to flip, the guard, you fell, and the guard just look at you weirdly.
Oh, man.
But you've certainly caught their attention.
Oh. I caught the intention.
What would you like to do?
Uh, what would I like to do?
While they're distracted, can I like sneak up behind them and try and steal the key?
Sure. Roll a stealth and a sleight of hand. Roll a stealth check.
Okay.
While they're doing that, the squirrel, I'm going to dance to
Okay.
create a diversion.
Sure. Roll a performance check. And
Yes!
whoa, natural 20.
There we go.
20 years ago.
And even try
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand. Yes.
Okay.
So
Yes.
no, we're taking the first one. But
Wait. Oh no.
But since
But-
so Valencia, the squirrel now, while falling, falling really badly in front of them, started to dance, and she danced so well that the guards were in trance, which makes it really easy for Luth to sneak up behind them and take the key. However, as you try to take the key, the guards broke free from the amazing performance that Valencia is giving them, and notice that what you're trying to do, and
Oh no.
the guard holds your hand and says, "Kid, don't do this. You really don't want to go in." And he keeps holding your hand.
Roll initiative, girl.
I think maybe we'd be a bit more direct.
You got hurts.
Uh, do-
Someone wants to walk up.
Okay.
He's gonna look at them and just say, "Look, we can tell the bad things that are affecting the forest, affecting the people, affecting the animals are coming from that crypt. We want to go in there and sort it out."
Roll a persuasion check. Okay. The guard looks at both of you. Looks at your group. Basically, you've made yourself known. They are very aware of your presence, and says, "Look, we are aware of what is going on. This is all for the great Moander. We are not. We are aware of the sacrifice that we have to bring, in order for a greater purpose to be achieved. What is going on right now is not something that we want others to meddle in. We do not wish to initiate combat. Please just go back."
If you do want to fight, then let us pass. I mean,
You
we
can take
might
them
be able to
episodes.
handle anything that is inside there.
Sorry?
I mean, yeah, if you don't want to engage us, then let us pass through.
Do you see our dilemma here? We were hoping nobody would come in, but let's settle this easily. If one of you can give us a sign that you worship the great Moander, we will let you pass.
Do we know what the Great Moander is?
Yeah.
Somebody roll Arcana check.
Cool, not me.
It's not religion.
Arcana.
Anyone else?
Arcana or religion. You can do both.
Okay,
You can
where's
do
my
either,
religion?
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So,
Huh.
Eli, you know that. What was that? What was it? 18. Right? That's
18,
quite
yes.
high. Okay, so you know that the you know that the ancient deity called Moander. Moander is an ancient deity, which is the deity of rot, corruption, and decay. So,
Ooh.
and
Okay.
you also know that minions of the Darkbringer, which is also Moander, usually have a symbol that is similar to what is tattooed on the guard's hands. Earlier, when Salazar tried to go and speak with them, and
I
that is
see.
probably how they recognize each other.
Wait. Who who is in the party that has not directly interact with the guards yet?
I think
As
everyone
Eli.
has.
If the
Uh,
squirrel suddenly turned back into a person, you think that
I, I, I think you should hide in the forest first, turn back to a person, come back here, because I have a trick up my sleeve.
So I
Uh,
so
Wait first. DM. Do I know what the symbol look like?
Um, I'd assume Salazar would have told you. It would look
Yeah.
something like this. Let me just show you guys. Okay, you should look at in journal. You can see, yeah.
Okay, I see.
So that's how it looks like.
Okay, because I can cast a minor illusion,
Mm-hmm.
but the guards already seen my hand, so I need somebody else's hand.
okay,
the
so
guy is
I run
grabbing my
to the
hand right now. Like you can just, I'm just showing my hand.
Who's that again? Is that
I think the ranger.
the ranger? Luth, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cast a minor illusion on Luth's hand.
Mm-hmm.
The illusion is an image of that symbol.
Okay. So, um, so you cast the spell discreetly. I assume.
Yeah, discreetly. Yes, discreetly.
On Luth's hand. That
The moment that Luth is showing his hand to the guards.
Okay.
Can
Then
can I also cast quickly guidance on him as well?
sure, I'll allow you. But after this, if you want to cast guidance, do it before a roll. Oh, which is good. Yeah, he hasn't done a roll. So, okay. Roll a stealth check, Eli.
A stealth check. Okay.
Whoa. Okay. Natural
Oh,
20.
nice.
You don't even need the +4. So,
Yep.
as
In my 20s.
Luth shows his hand, and the illusion of the tattoo real, seems very real on his hand, and the guard um, lets you in. The guard says, "All right, you could have just shown this to us earlier. This would have saved would have saved a lot of trouble. But we did get to see a squirrel dance, so that was great. So okay, go right on in, but please don't interrupt with anything that is going on.
Okay.
Is that just Eli?
Uh, no,
So,
it's everyone.
Okay.
So
let's proceed.
And as a squirrel, I just run around there and follow the other guys, the party inside.
okay, you go in as a squirrel. Okay, so so you go in to the crypt entrance and descend down the staircase, and you walk further in. There is a hallway, and until you stop, and you see in front of you there's 3 paths, each with its own archway. So all paths lead to extends further. The hallway extends further than you can see. Where would you like to go?
Is there like any symbols on the hallway or something that would like help someone know where they're going?
There is no symbol that you can see, but you can try and walk further in if you'd like to know. If you know.
So
Yeah.
so all three
We're
are
looking for.
ways look the same.
It looks pretty similar. Although as you look straight ahead, you can see there's this that what seems to be like uh jutting vines that 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 seems flagged. It seems that rotting. Whereas if you walk further in, a little bit further in to the left, you can hear sounds of dripping water. And the right just seems like a dark hallway, very eerie, very nothing, like very eerie, very silent.
So, do we want to just choose one randomly, or do we want to try it based on what we can hear and see?
I don't know. The dark hallway seems seems
How dark
enticing.
is it? Like, how dark is it?
Well, with people with those with dark vision, you can see dim. You can see like in about black and white, if I'm not mistaken. It is pretty dark. People those without dark vision, you can't really see. There's not really much of any torch that illuminates the way.
So shall we split up?
No.
I do not think
Oh,
that's a
that
good
is a
idea.
bad idea. Well, I do have 10 torches in my inventory, so we can go through the dark hallway, but
Maybe if I try to use divine sense, I could like find something.
What would you like to find? What is the divine sense? Can you show it?
Is that if I
Um,
use it?
the presence of strong evil.
It's only 60 feet.
Yeah, so I'd say
Within the same radius, you can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated. As it,
okay. You can try. You can certainly try if you like.
Alright, I'm gonna use one of those divine sense
Okay.
to see if I sense anything ominous.
Okay. So how can you bring his presence in sense but not his identity? Okay. So you stop in your tracks and you focus and use your divine sense to figure out where to go. And the ominous feeling doesn't, hold on, you don't feel much of any presence. It seems a bit too far away for your reach. Yeah. But hold on, let me just look up something.
So guys,
If it doesn't
here's
sense
my
anything,
take on this. If we go to the vine area, it might obstruct our movement or our ability to fight. And the water area might I don't know, there's probably gonna be like gushes of water is gonna wash us away. Or probably we have to deal with underwater creatures, which I don't think any one of us is proficient in.
Okay, so as you cast your divine sense, you can feel strong presence. You can also detect the presence of any place or object. Okay, so you can sense a little presence. It's not very strong. It's very faint from straight ahead as well as right.
Is it like a bad sense? Like definitely.
Um.
It's not good natured. Like
No, it's more like so a play. Yeah, it's not good. It feels evil for sure.
okay, I'll tell the party this. It's either straight or right. Both of them have something.
Okay. Do you want to do any mini?
We could.
How do we do enemy?
Point at the
Eeny,
two things.
meeny.
Any, mini, miny, mo.
Yeah, but where do we start first?
Just throw a sword and see where it lands.
We have to start moving. Let's go.
Wait, why don't we roll a dice?
roll
Yeah.
roll a d6, I guess. If you roll
Yeah.
1 to 3, you go straight. 4 to 6, you go right, I guess. Okay.
Straight ahead it
Straight
is.
it is,
Let's
yeah.
go.
It is. Okay, so oh man. Okay, so you walk further into the hallway straight ahead, and as you walk further in, you see a big door covered in vines that are rotting. In front of the door, you can see a stone slab with insets that looks like a pair of hands where the door handles would usually be. Underneath it, you see an inscription in the wooden door that says, "Only followers of the Darkbringer may enter."
Mm-hmm.
Is the door locked? Wait, first. Is it trapped?
I'm
I tried
guessing.
to open the door.
I
tried to open the door.
I stepped
Oh,
way back. I stepped
no.
30 feet away from the door.
Yeah,
So,
immediately
Back away.
move back.
Valencia, you try to push the door, but it doesn't budge.
Okay, guys.
Screw it.
It seems
I'm gonna
like the
push it.
stone slab is holding it in place.
Okay, guys.
Can-
I have a feeling that these slabs, because they're shaped like hands, you need to have that weird tattoo things the guards had.
Yeah.
Now the one I
Let's go.
have is not the real thing, I don't think. So if anything, I think we have to go and get those guys.
And
Back
cut
out
their
there.
arms off. Good idea.
So if
Yeah,
I'm
we don't need to carry the whole piece.
if I understanding this correctly, so we have to go back, chop off their hands, and bring it back here.
Or we go to the right.
Or maybe we could go right.
I mean, we could see what's right as well.
Yeah, okay, let's go right.
Alright, we head back and go to right.
Okay. So you go back into the crossroads and you head right. As you walk further in, the hallways grow darker and darker until you see a dim source of light originating from an archway that seems to lead into a room at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
So, do you go in?
Yes.
Let's have the paladin go in first.
Yeah, I'll go in first.
I'll follow behind.
Okay.
Fear not, fellow friends.
Hold on. So, okay, so you go in, and as soon as you enter, the smell of iron and rotting corpse immediately attacks your senses. You see 3 small enclosures at the end of the room with iron bars. In front of it are what seems to be torture devices and a pile of rotting corpses. At the corner of the room, you see a table and 2 sets of chairs with no one in it. To the left of the room, you can see another archway that seems to lead somewhere. although nothing nothing seems inviting there. The room seems empty.
Such a foul stench. What have these people been doing? Can I like... These are human, right? Or like corpses? Or are they most races?
So the corpses are pile of bodies that that has been rotting for quite a few months. There are some that has rotted away into piles of bones. Some that are only that seem still fresh, and and they look to be a mix of a lot of races, which is normal in the town of Verdemead. The town itself has a mixture of various races, from human, dwarves, elves, orcs, and so on.
I would like to inspect the fresh corpses. I would like to inspect their hands, see if any of them have the symbol of the what's it called again? The dark bringer.
Roll a investigation check, I guess.
Can I help him?
Oh, nice. Okay. How would you like to help him? But he rolled already, so it's fine.
Also searching.
Sure. You can also search. You can also search the. You want to search the corpse for any symbols as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Then roll an investigation check if you like. Although.
Can I search the pile of corpses to see if there's like anything interesting somewhere in that pile?
I don't find it.
Sure. Roll an investigation check as well.
Okay.
Everyone better wash their hands after that.
You go to the place where there's water.
So, okay. So Eli, you found no symbol whatsoever on any of the hands of the corpses, nor the bodies. These seem to be only villagers as well. And Luth, you really tried to search. You you searched diligently and thoroughly, but you couldn't really find anything except for rotting flesh and piles of bones.
Alright. Time to move on.
I brush off my hands and be like, that was pointless.
I'm going to move to the archway. Can we like see through the archway what's on the other side?
The archway in the room or outside of the room? So there.
Like the one in the room.
Okay, so in the archway you can see. Hold on, let me just look at the map again. You can see that there seems to be more what seem like cages, but they're empty. In the cages, there seems to be like corpses of animals, of wildlife, it seems, and further ahead is just a dark hallway.
Is it so dark I can't?
Well, even with your dark vision, you can still see that it's. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I got confused with your voices. I'm sorry. Even with, even for anyone who has dark vision, if they try to see, the hallway looks really long, and it's just like it extends further than you can see.
That's not ominous.
Shall we cut off their hands or continue onward?
You can also. Okay. Never mind. I couldn't see it.
Well, I say we continue with follow the long hallway and see where it leads us.
Is anyone good at looking for any traps or anything along the way?
I mean,
What type of roll is that? Investigation.
Or is that perception?
I'd say investigation, depending on who's searching. Since it's a dark hallway, then if you don't have what
torch.
call it? Yeah, a torch, then you'd have to roll with disadvantage.
Well,
What
I
if
lit,
I have
I
dark
lit up,
vision?
I lit up my torch then.
Okay, so you go through the so you go through the dark hallway.
Well, I'm not going to go through it alone. I mean, if the party is going.
I follow Eli because I have dark vision.
Okay.
I'll follow
Yeah.
as well.
I'll follow close to the torch because I can't see without.
I'll stick near to the back of the group if I can.
All right. So what was the marching order? Well,
Paladin first.
I can't see in the dark.
Give him the torch.
Yeah, give me the
I
torch.
give you the torch.
Yeah, I take the torch and I walk first. I'm keeping an eye out for anything that seems like oddly like maybe a string on the ground or a chip or something like that.
okay. What would that be? I guess investigation or perception. I think perception, unless you're actively looking at the floor. Ooh.
Nah, I don't see anything.
So, unfortunately, even with the torch, you feel like everything's fine. You know, it's just a dark hallway. There doesn't seem to be anything. So, do you walk further in?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
What is it now?
What is it?
Everybody or is just
Just Salazar. Whoa.
Oh no.
Okay. Let me just. So you take, hold on. 8 points of poison damage. Is it poison? Yeah.
From what, if I might ask?
So, right, sorry. So as you walk further in, you suddenly hear something like, a switch being clicked, and poisonous fumes start to come up, what seems to be from the walls, and hits you. And because you weren't fast enough to dodge it, and it took you by surprise, you suffer 8 points of poison damage.
Ouch.
God damn it. There are traps here.
So the poison is not spreading. It's just like that spot particularly.
Oh, you're also poisoned. So mark that in your character sheet. You now roll at a disadvantage.
How do I mark that?
I think it's just make a note somewhere, or I'll make a note, I guess.
I don't know what being poisoned does to me.
I think you can mark it on your character icons, right? The icon.
Oh yeah.
I did, right? I
Yeah, you
gave
can.
myself a green one for being sick as fuck.
I think there's a hold on. Was it this one? No, that's hold on. Let me just do this. There we go. I think that's poison. I'm not sure. Let's take that as poison. Oh, sorry. Okay.
I think this is poison, right?
No. Not yet. You're not dead yet. Okay.
There is a skull and crossbones there. I think that is poison.
Do you? Yeah. Oh, it could be. Yeah. Can do that as well. Just pick one that we
What's
can
this?
agree on that is poison.
Yeah, that one seems fine.
Okay.
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 Is there anything I can do to get rid of this poison?
I think it can only if from a short rest, or is it a long rest? Is poison get rid of. I think it's either by a short rest or a long rest. I'm not sure.
Can't I like get some medicine or something?
Sorry, what?
Isn't there some like medicine or healing or something? I don't know.
You can. If somebody has one that can, if somebody has a spell that can remove conditions, I guess.
Yeah, I just looked. I don't have it.
Oh no.
I don't
Oh,
have any
but
potions on
but
me.
hold on. Are you immune to poison?
I'm immune to disease.
Oh, then okay. It's divine. Yeah, immune to disease. So no, you're not immune to this poison, unfortunately.
Yeah. Ouch.
No, sorry.
Secret.
I have nothing that I can help you with.
Okay. So,
Alright, I'm poisoned.
do you continue on? If you continue on, the group would have to. Everyone would have to roll a Constitution saving throw if you would like to continue
Yeah,
on.
let's not continue.
So
Let's go back.
we've got the choice of going through poison or going and cutting off some guard
Club will be
sands.
there? Will
So-
stay there.
Sorry?
How long will the poison club stay there?
It seems to disappear as soon as the paladin goes away. Salazar goes away. It's like, yeah.
Oh, so
So it'd be safe to walk through.
can we walk?
Wait,
walk through
it's
again?
it's a cloud, right? It's cloud, it's gas.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I use this thing? How do I? Yes, I use a puff of wind to blow it away.
The sensory effect predicts what the weather will be.
You can create
I-
that instantly.
Yeah, that predicts what the weather will be. So,
No,
Hold on.
below.
At the bottom.
Further down, yeah.
For-
You create an instantaneous harmless sensory effect such as falling leaves, a puff of wind, the sound of a small animal, yada yada yada.
But it's only a sensory effect, isn't it?
Oh, really?
That's what it says. Is it a literal puff of wind? I do not know.
I
Okay,
don't
let's go back, guys.
know.
Let's go back.
What do you think, DM?
You create an instantaneous harmless sensory effect such as falling leaves, a puff of wind, but it's only a puff, and you can try, but
Can I make multiple puffs?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
That's
I
true.
can spam it.
But from what you can see from what happened to the paladin, to Salazar, even if you try, you can probably blow away a little bit of it, not all.
That's not. That's.
Well, we go back, guys.
So we've got to go
We
and
go
get.
back, man. I mean, there is one other route, right? The one with the water, the sound of water.
Yeah, let's check all the routes.
Oh, this is going well so far. Third time's a
Okay.
charm, eh?
So you're going back. You're going back to the crossroads,
Yeah.
Yep, let's go back.
Yep.
and you go left, right?
How long will this poison stay in my system?
I think yeah. I think I'll say for this one, if you want to get rid of it, you have to take a short rest.
So it's permanent until I rest.
Yes. The short rest is basically just 1 hour, so if you'd like to take the time to do it,
Yeah.
you can. But if you're the only one who takes a short rest, the party will you can talk with the party and ask if you want to continue, if if you're the only one who can stay behind, well, talk to your
Oh.
party. Do you want to take a short rest right
are
now?
we continuing, or should we rest, or should only I rest?
I mean, in my opinion, it's too early for rest.
We could always go and.
Yeah,
get
it's
the
way
hands
too
ready.
early.
I think we should take a rest
Yeah.
before he takes any more damage, because I'm not sure I'm not sure how much we're gonna be able to heal him in time for like whatever trouble we might find ourselves in.
Yeah. Maybe
Well, there
we
was-
take the hands, then we wait. Then
I like that plan.
So, what are you planning to do?
What do we
There
think?
was that room with the corpse. If I remember correct, there was like a corner with chairs and tables. Probably you could rest there.
Are you resting there, Salazar? While the rest of your party move on?
I don't know. No.
I don't think splitting up is a good idea.
Especially if I'm alone, that's even worse. Screw it, I'll continue with them.
Okay.
But this time I'll stay in the back,
Mhm.
because I have disadvantage on all saving throws and everything.
Yeah.
And
So-
before the traps come from the back.
So, you're heading towards left from the crossroads, right? Can I have a marching order?
I'm not gonna be in front. I'm a healer.
Who has the highest hit points now?
Wait, what are your healths? Let me know your healths.
Is that metagaming DM?
Not really. Just it's okay. Just tell each other your health.
Okay, mine is
29.
33.
30.
29.
33 it is. go,
23.
friend.
Mine is 23.
23. Mine's
Oh,
30.
wow, okay.
So it's
Okay.
me.
Oh yeah. Any damage that you take, you have to mark it off by yourself in your character sheet. Like the
Yeah,
max.
I did that thing
Okay.
on. I did that thing on my character.
Okay. Just making sure. For others as well. Okay.
Well, I guess I'm in front then.
Okay.
Well, good luck.
I'll hang at the back with the paladin.
Can you so okay, hold on, let me just look at this. So in the front is Valethea, is it?
Yes.
Druids in the front.
Hey, man.
Good luck to you guys if the healer dies.
Don't we? We
uh,
have four.
Not that yet.
who's behind you, Thorin? Luz?
Oh no, I'm
I'll
at the
go-
back.
I'll go
I'm
second.
at the back next to the paladin.
Okay.
I'll go second because I also have umbral sight, so I have.
So you have
I
90
dark
feet of dark
increased by
vision.
30 feet.
Yeah, okay. And then?
Okay, I'll be third.
Alright. And then Thorin and Salazar. Oof, how do I do this? Come on. Hold on. Alright. So, you walk further in to the sounds of dripping water. And as you enter, as you get closer, the sound of dripping water gets louder, but the room itself is pretty dark. There aren't any doors. It's just an archway. So you go in, and those with dark vision, you can see that there are water all around you. But you're currently standing on a stone path, so you're still able to move around the area. The water seems contained, but also it seems a little off. Are you gonna enter into this area?
Can throw in a hand back and wait and see how this plays out.
So
Hey, look, Salazar, it's a healing fountain.
Is the water like normal water? Or does it look like normal water?
the water seems purple, almost. instead of the regular
I
blue-green
said this,
water,
don't go
you
in there.
you
It looks harmless.
you think you see that it looks
Yep. It looks harmless.
it seems purple. So, would you like to go in?
Take a dip. Wait, so we need
That's a-
to
Not-
enter the water?
So no, not the water, the room. The room itself, the water is not like a big tub of water. It's mostly on the ground, and it's like a how do you say it? Yeah, it's like a river, but contained. If you walk in, it's not like you'll enter the water. There's still a stone path that you can walk on and not enter the water. So it's fine if you're gonna go in.
Can I
Oh,
cast
that's-
detect poison and disease on the water?
Sure. Do you need to do anything? Hold on, let me just look. So you take. Oh, it's a ritual. Kind of poison. You can sense the presence and location of poisonous creatures. Okay, so you take 10 minutes to do this ritual, and you can sense that the water is poison.
Okay, guys, the water is very much poisonous. Whatever you do, don't fall in. Okay?
Okay. What else is in the room aside from the water and the stone slab?
You'd have to go in to find out.
I go in.
Okay, so as soon as you go in, what's your AC?
Yeah, damn.
Oh my god. 15.
15. Hold on. Okay, let me just do this and do this. Ooh. As soon as you go in, hold on. I need to. Okay. As soon as you try to enter closer, a stone heads straight towards you and pops you right in the head, and you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
No saving thrower.
No, this is
Can it dodge?
no,
Yeah.
it's a surprise attack. You weren't expecting it, so yeah, it hits, and you hear somebody says, "Halt! Don't go in. We can't take any more poison."
But
What?
Wasn't me.
so if we go in, you guys take more poison?
No, you hear a voice calling to you. That's telling you to stop. And the voice seems scratchy. Can't really do a scratchy voice. I'm sorry.
Is it from inside the room or outside?
From inside the room. As soon as Valetea tries to enter the room, the stone, she got hit by a stone basically, and Valetea, you have dark vision, right? So
Yes.
okay, so you can see, from in front of the stone slab, in front of you, about 30 feet in front of you. Hold on, was that right? About right. About 60 feet in front of you, you can see a little like lizard head peeking out, and it's saying, it looks kind of scared, and it's saying to you, "Please stop. Don't come in anymore."
A lizard that can speak.
A lizard?
Lizard man?
Like a lizard. It looks like a lizard head from where you're standing.
Do we go in?
Is it a dragonborn?
Should we like talk to the lizard?
Can I shout back in? Wait, if you wanted us to stop, why did you attack first and then shout halt?
Yeah. What gives?
Isn't he a prisoner?
Well, I mean, I don't know. You sound different from the people who usually come here. are you here to poison the water even more?
Oh no.
We're trying to find our way in this maze.
Well, this is not really a maze. It's mostly where we live. So at this point, they appear themselves to you. They show themselves to you, and you can see their little hold on, let me just show you guys. I think it's fine. It's fine. Whoa.
Alligator.
Alligator.
I look at a crocodile. That was wrong. So Valethea, you can see the kobold. It shows itself to you and it says, "We're sorry. We didn't mean to. Hold on. Before I say any further, are you here to poison the water again?"
Can they
What
get
is
more
it?
poisoned?
And I walk in front. I raise my hands. We mean no harm. One of us just got poisoned as well, and we're trying to find an antidote for him.
Oh, well, I don't know about antidote. You see, the people we've been living here, me and the rest have been living here for a while, and suddenly there's this group of people. They wear like robes and everything, and they come in every day, and they just throw poison into this water. This water is like important for us and our friends, our alligator friends here, and we just thought, the next time somebody comes in, we're gonna stop them no matter what. It's time we kind of fight back. If you really say you're good, can you how do I know you're not gonna try and poison the water again?
Would there be a point to poisoning the water further?
I could cleanse the water.
Are you gonna try and do it?
God, that's the entire spell slot.
What is it? If it's a ritual, then I don't think it takes up a spell
Oh
slot.
yeah. It's a ritual. I'll take some water and then, or like, do they have a bucket or something? Take some water out and then purify it with. Right.
Okay, so you pick up some water and you show it to them, and you show it. I say you pick it up in your hemskin, and then you cast. Sorry, you cast detect poison. What are you casting exactly?
How do I show it?
Just on the feature, just put just press the chat icon.
It's a spell.
Yeah. Oh, I think that it works the same. Hold on, let me just look at it.
In spells, you just click the spell name, it should pop up.
Does it work?
Oh, are you casting a spell? That was a spell.
Yeah, it's a ritual.
I think I know. Is it the
Purify food and water.
yeah. So, okay, yeah. So
Click on
you pick up some water in the hemskin and you make a show of you spend 10 minutes to purify this drink, this water in your hemskin, and you give it to the kobold.
To prove it's not poisoned, I'm gonna take a sip.
Okay. So you take a sip and you're absolutely fine. And the kobold seems
And then I'm
impressed.
See?
Then I'm
We
going
keep
to.
those two.
That's
With birthdays.
Whoa, that's great. Can you do it to the rest of the water? Our alligator friends are very weak. They've been living in this water and drinking it, and we're also, I guess, pretty weak as well. But we're sorry that we that we attacked you. We just didn't want more damage to come to our water.
Yeah, I understand. Now, purifying all this water would take too long, and they could just come poison it again. we're going to clear them out, and then there will be no more poison after we come.
Yes,
Well, then I'll come clear the poison.
that's great. Yes, please do that. I don't know how I don't know how well they seem very menacing. They usually come in groups of like 3 people and just put poison in everything and you know they seem pretty strong, although me and the rest are not very strong as well, so everybody really seems pretty strong. And
Do you guys know the right way to find these people? Like which way we should go?
well, we never really left this place. You know, there was a way in, but then ever since those people came in, the tunnel kind of collapsed. The way in kind of collapsed. We're kind of stuck here. So, and well, we don't actually know where to go. But I think they would usually go you know I'm not exactly sure where they go. We don't actually leave this place, to be honest.
How often
Does
do they
this
come in?
tunnel? Yeah, how often?
Well, usually as soon as the poison kind of runs out, so about every 2 days or so. I don't understand why they would do this.
When were they last here?
I guess just today. Wait, no. We're not exactly sure, but I think it was quite a while. It was due for another poisoning, I suppose.
So what's the plan, guys? Does this tunnel head in any deeper, or like?
No, I think we're pretty contained here. Well, this room at least we haven't actually left this room. But let me call out one of my friends. Like he was brave enough to actually go out and see where to go. Jerry, come here, come talk to people. And then you see another kobold goes out from behind the stone slab and say, yes, I've gone out. So I'm not exactly sure the exit, which is probably why we're still here. You know that place with like the 3 big arch thingy. So apparently a lot I've trailed one of them, you know, stealthily without them looking, and I see them most of them go either to that place with the rotting vein. You know, I didn't go to the other one. There was usually screaming, so that seemed scary. I'm not that brave, so yeah. So you know, the one with the big jutting vein and everything. So I went there and you know, I wanted to go in, but I couldn't. But you know what they did? You know the hand tattoos that they have. They would just put it on the stone and open it. I tried to, you know, do it on my hands as well. You know, I took a dagger and make a tattoo on my hand, and I tried to put it in, but I think my hand wasn't big enough, so it didn't open for me. But maybe if you tried, you could probably open it, because it seems like that was the only that was how they got it to open. I'm not sure.
Right. So the option is clear, right, guys?
Let's go get some hands.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
Right.
information. I hope the water.
We will cleanse this place of this filth.
All right. So, you bid the kobold farewell, and where do you go next?
back to the two guards outside.
Okay.
Get some hands.
So you go back to the guards, and the guards are still there, standing guard, and they, as soon as they see you, they say, "Huh, are you done already with everything? Is it done?"
I would say no, not yet. We just need some fresh air.
I see. Okay. Then, okay. Get your fresh air and probably go back in. I'm pretty sure they would need all the help they would get inside.
You two seem awfully on edge.
Yeah, did something happen, guys?
Not really. It's just it's been a while since we've done any sort of things like this. And well, I'll be honest, I don't think we should have let you guys in, but as we were under strict orders to not let anybody in but the people of the cult as well. Well, we don't call ourselves cults, but so well, I guess it's because it's probably our first time doing all of this. I think we're doing pretty well, but I'm not sure.
Find out how well they can do, shall we? Can I cast Sacred Flame?
Okay, you cast Sacred Flame on okay, so at this point
Wait.
everybody, I guess, roll initiative.
What?
The guard, seeing that you're casting Sacred Flame, hold on, let's see.
Oh no.
Where's the turn tracker? What? Hold on.
Okay, so what's the plan, guys? We kill them and take their arms?
Pretty much.
I guess.
And we put that.
Yep.
You just need to unarm them.
Maybe just knock them out, bring the whole body there, place them arm there.
Too much effort.
Well, take their arms out then.
We could just disarm them and leave them here.
That's what we're planning.
Oh
on
right,
doing.
okay, I know what to do. Hold on. No, that's not it. Sorry, it's been a while.
We'll be coming from behind them, right? We have the advantage.
Remember to, like, when you roll initiative, I think click on your token, select it before rolling.
Oh, where's the initiative?
I'm trying to find it.
It's next to your, just above your hit points.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Character sheet for.
Ooh. Oh,
That'll
wow.
have some better rolls.
Where is the? I haven't used Roll20 in a while. I thought the turn tracker would be in the left bar. It's not there. How do I get it to it? Does anybody know?
Unfortunately, I don't.
On the tool, it says to open turn tracker. Second one.
On the toolbox, there should be a
Yeah, it's a
button.
little clock. There's a little clock.
No,
Little icon.
oh, there it is. Okay, my bad. Okay, so the guard has not rolled yet. Let me just roll for the guard. Is it open for you guys? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I can see.
Yeah.
Okay. But
It didn't add my roll.
Did you click your token?
No, I think I forgot.
Is it?
Let's see. Yeah, just change that to a 2 because that was the first.
Oh.
so I have to click on my token and then roll.
Yeah. Click on your token, then roll.
Okay then. What? Oh no. That's
Well,
bad.
lucky you take the first one, if I assume.
Yeah, just take the first one to be fair. Mine was a 2.
Yeah, take the first one. so hold on. It doesn't. It does. Does it auto sort? It does not. Okay.
How do I change it?
I think you can just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just click on the number and edit it. Yeah, such a great roll.
Ooh, 19. Oh wait, what's your first? Did you? Is that your? Hold on. Is everybody in the initiative order? No. Oh, two.
I'm not.
Yes.
Are you able to?
I'm not quite sure how to.
Okay, let me just.
You click your token and then click the initiative. It should add you onto it.
You click on your token, then you go to your character sheet, and then there should be a thing that says initiative. You just click on.
I know how to roll it. I'm not on the.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
now
just
I'm
saying.
okay.
Are you in it?
Okay, let me just.
My browsers.
I am trying to.
Nope.
Okay.
Combat music.
Combat music.
Yes. Hold on. Let me just. Okay. Hold on. How do I clear a thing? Okay. So, has everybody rolled initiative? Okay. So who? This is too loud for me. Hold on. Alright, so who threw the sacred flame?
That would be me.
Okay, so I'll let you what it's just a dexterity six. Who are you targeting?
The one on the left.
The one on the left. This one? Is it okay? This is
DC 13.
okay, DC 13. Alright. Dexterity saving throw. Let's see. Ooh, alright. So roll damage.
That's 6.
A 6, right? Oh yeah, it auto rolls. So without any warning, suddenly Thorin sends balls of fire, I guess, sends fire to the guard on the left, and it hits, and he suffers 6 points of radiant damage. So now we start on our initiative order. Top of the round, Velithea, what are you gonna do? Velithea?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. We just want to kill them, right? So, probably we could actually kill them. So I use this cantrip to imbue as a bonus action to imbue my weapon club for the staff. Do I have? Wait, I'm using Shimita, is it?
What is that? Hold on. Whoa, this is hard for me. Shillelagh.
I have a quarterstaff.
Yes, you do. You should have one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so I take out the quarterstaff, I imbue it with the shillelagh, and just power and hit the guard on the noggin.
Which one? The one on the left or?
The one that's not on fire.
Okay, so I guess roll to hit.
I roll to hit.
Instead of strength for the attack, damage rolls of melee attack using that weapon.
What's the roll to hit button?
I am not sure. So I think it's just roll a d20 and then add
Right.
your what's the plus to attack? I think it's think it's
How do you roll dice? This is
there's a like dodecahedron in the left corner. Okay. You can select D20.
left corner off.
Left of the screen. You know, in the toolbar thing. You know where you get
Top left.
top left, yeah.
Oh, that. I really know where you guys are.
If you look at the stream, I'll show you it's here.
Okay.
There's
Oh, that.
yeah, it just roll a D20, I guess.
Four.
So spellcasting ability is how do you do that? Spellcasting ability.
Should be your proficiency plus
the
your.
weapons damage die becomes a D8.
Yes, but if it hits, so you swing, you cast Shillelagh on your quarterstaff, and as you try to hit him, he dodges and it misses. So next on the is that all that you're gonna do?
Yes.
Okay, so next on the turn order, Eli.
Okay. Which one is on fire? Which one is the one that
Okay, hold on.
yeah.
I think the fire would. Let me just put. Is Secret Flame? Does the damage continue on after
No, it's just the one.
one time, right? Okay. I'll just put. Oh, hold on. What's going on? Here, I'll put red so you can see, which one.
This one is the one that Valetia attack.
The Velatea attack this one.
This one. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna attack this one. I am gonna use my Eldritch Blast on it.
Ooh,
So how do I
Eldritch
roll?
Players. I think you just can you.
Roll for attack.
Yeah, make a ranged spell attack. Roll for attack.
Just roll D20, right?
Yes, and then add your. What do you add? Your spellcasting.
It's your proficiency plus charisma.
Yeah. So plus 2 plus charisma mod, right? 2 plus what's your charisma modifier? 3, I think.
Yeah.
So roll to hit and then plus add 5.
I'll just roll my D20.
Oof. Ooh.
Good.
So
It's 8.
yeah. So as you so seeing Velathea miss, you try to hit the same guard with with Eldritch Blast, and as beams of crackling energy comes out from you, you got distracted by a wind blowing through, and it misses the guard. So
I'm gonna move. So on the board, I am at this location, right?
yeah, you're in this location. You're here. You're here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. The guard can take attack of opportunity if he wants.
Okay. He will take that and roll to hit. He will use it's melee, right? So he will use his spear to attack. And what's your AC?
My AC is 13.
Ooh, he as you move after missing your Eldritch Blast, he tries to attack you with his spear by swinging it, but you were too fast for him and it misses. All right.
So I can move how fast? 30, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay.
Okay.
DM.
Yes.
Just information from the chat. Can you move the map up a bit, and can you let them see the dice rolls?
Oh, right. Oof. Sorry, you guys. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Forgot to look at this. There was a lot of things to do. I don't have to look at this. Okay. Okay. So, next is the guard's turn. And the guard will take a swing at Valetea, the one that just hit him. So, he will use his spear again to attack Valetea. What's your AC? Valetea, what's your AC?
15.
15. And it misses. He tries to swing, but then because he was a bit too he was flustered after seeing you guys suddenly attacking them. He completely misses all of his swings, and that ends his turn. So next it's the guard that was on fire's turn. So he will attack the one next to him, Salazar. And he will also use his spear and swing it to hit. And what's your AC, Salazar?
18.
Oof. And after being flustered from being on fire, he totally misses you, and that ends his turn. So next is Luke.
Okay. I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on the guy that is on fire
Okay.
as a bonus action, and then I attack
Could you
him
move
with
to
my sword.
flank him? Could you move to flank him?
Move to flank him.
Yeah. Do we use that rule, DM?
Okay.
Well, I haven't read up much on flanking, to be honest. So, let's not use it for now.
Alright, then it's like just attack.
Okay, I attack him.
I keep forgetting to look at it like this. Okay, yeah. So, I'll put in the. Can you give me a description on the hunter's mark? Oh.
On the Hunter's Mark. Okay, so basically,
Or I can look. I don't know.
I choose a creature I can see within range and mark it as my quarry until the spell ends. I deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target. Whenever I
Extra
hit it with a weapon
1d6
attack.
if you hit it with a weapon attack. Okay, then roll to attack. What are you attacking with?
A short sword.
Okay, roll to attack, I guess. Can you?
I just roll a 1d20, right?
Yeah. This should be.
Or if you just click
available.
your short sword, it should roll
Yeah.
it for you.
Yeah, just
Oh,
click
come on.
click your short sword and oh, there we go. Oof. Okay. So why is it? So you move closer to as you cast Hunter's Mark on him, you try to swing your short sword on him, and it completely misses. Alright, okay, so next turn. Nobody has dealt a hit.
Someone's going to look at this display rather worried.
Hmm?
And he's going to try
Okay.
and do Sacred Flame again to the same guy.
Okay.
Oh, lovely. Big
Don't
amount
worry
of damage
too much. We
coming.
need the arm.
Wouldn't it hit Maluf, or is it targeted?
It's just targeted.
It's targeted, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
I mean, he's going to take a lot of damage from this if he does fail.
If he does, yeah, it's 1, right?
Yeah.
You're targeting the same guard, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay. So you throw another flame at him, and but before it could hit, it dispels, and the guard is completely fine. Your spell missed.
That is not on.
So
I'm actually gonna I'm
Okay.
gonna end my turn there.
okay. Next, Salazar, what are you
Alright.
doing?
I'm gonna take my great sword and just attack the guy next. I have to roll with disadvantage.
Yes. Oh, still. You. It's not a natural 20, because if it is, it would be green, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah. Okay. So
No, it's not.
so roll to hit. Roll for damage. Does it
Okay.
auto roll or?
Just gonna roll.
Wow. Okay.
There.
As you swing your great sword to the already on fire, was on fire, guard, he seemed a little weak as you swing the sword at him, and once it hits, he fell down and fall unconscious. So the guard is now unconscious, I guess. There we go.
Beautiful.
Yay. Okay. So. Whoop.
And I'm gonna turn over to the other guy and just say,
And say.
"You're next." When I turn to the other guy, I'm just gonna say that to intimidate him.
Okay. Roll an intimidation check. It'll be a straight check, without disadvantage. So,
Yeah.
It's not on my chat. Have you rolled?
Did it roll?
No, it didn't.
There. The first one.
Okay, there we go. Ooh, okay, cool.
Does it not show up?
It just showed up. It's fine. Okay. So, as
Oh yeah,
that's why. So, as you say that, the only guard that was left, he kneels down and says, and says, "I surrender. Please stop. Don't do this anymore." And combat stops. Combat ends for you guys. What would you like to do now?
I want to knock him unconsciously. Unconscious. Knock him unconscious.
Knock the guard.
The remaining guard, yes.
Okay. How would you like to do that? I guess with your shillelagh, with your quarterstaff.
With my imbued quarterstaff, I grasp it with both arms. I put it up and just slam it into his head.
Oh, okay. So for brevity purposes, I'll say after a few. Okay, just roll a strength check for me, I guess.
A strength check.
Yeah. Click on strength. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So it took you a few bashes before you're able to get him unconscious, but you finally get to do it. He kind of like surrendered his fate to you. So, yeah. Now what would you like to do?
Because you have two bodies now.
So which one's hands are we taking?
That's strength save.
Let's take all four of them.
That's straight. I just
Full body.
Which one of us can carry? You can expect a lady to carry.
I can do it.
I mean, there are 5 of us, and there are 4 of those hands.
Okay. So.
That's quite bloody.
So, you took your time and well, you didn't take your time. You the who's doing the cutting? Is it all of you but Velithea?
Oh no. I've just actually had a thought. Guys, what if we cut off the hands and it doesn't work because there's no body? No, what
Yeah,
happens if
that's
the
why
magic doesn't
I'm
work?
just gonna tie this guy next to me. I'm gonna tie his hands up and then just pick him up and carry him.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your strength? I think you're fine. Okay, so okay, so you go.
16 strength.
You guys carry the body down to back to where you see the door again, and I guess you put the body's hand put the guard's hands on the stone slab.
Yep.
Yes.
Do that.
Okay, so the guard is a little bloody from where you attacked him, and some blood dripped from the stone slab, but it seems to work in your favor as the blood that drips seems to illuminate the stone slab and the door opens.
Ooh.
Blood.
Quick blood.
Someone take some of their blood.
So it's not the symbols, just blood, right?
You don't know.
We didn't even need the guards.
Okay, I'm just gonna the guard I have. I'm just gonna throw him to the side, like,
Okay.
and then try to open the door. And then I'm gonna open the door.
The door is already open as soon as you
Oh, okay.
put the guard's hands on it. So
That's good.
All right, then we're.
so,
Do you
so
want to drag him along in case we need him any further?
I'm not gonna carry him all the way.
Ah, that's fair.
okay, so
Alright.
all right. So as you walk through the big doors that just opened, you see more dying vines and tree roots seemingly entangling this room. And you walk further in, and there is a source of light emanating from an archway to your left. You also hear what seems to be growling sounds, like
Grr.
no, that I am not good at making sounds. Growling and barking sounds.
Oh. Is it dogs?
Would you like to check before you go in?
I'm gonna take out my sword and then walk the check slowly. Ready to slice whatever if something charges it.
I'm gonna try to hear the sound and see if I recognize it. Recognize that sound.
You can roll either intelligence or nature check, I guess.
Intelligence or nature?
I'm not sure which. So yeah, either or.
Intelligence or nature? I'm gonna go for nature.
Okay. Okay. So you hear closer before you enter the archway. You try to hear closer, and you can tell that it's definitely a dog. A dog growling.
Well, from my superior hearing, I can tell that it is a dog.
Do you go in?
Yes.
Okay. So you move further into the room, and
Wait. Before we go in, I muted my mic. Before we go in, I cast Pass Without a Trace.
okay. So I guess everybody wants to go in stealthily.
Sure.
Okay,
Sure.
then roll a stealth check and add 10 to your stealth.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm wearing chainmail, do I have disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Chainmail-
The ones in chainmail, yeah, disadvantage.
The way that's me too. I know. Yeah. This is good
So
stuff.
I got a natural 1.
Ooh. Uh,
7 plus 10, 17. You're a natural one. No.
Wow.
So you
Uh,
do
plus 10 to each of your rolls, and well, you go in, and the dogs see, and you see two mastiffs. I'll show you what you can see. Hold on. Oh, here, there we go. And you can see in this room there's a bunch of vines and rotting tree roots, and the dogs seeming on guard. They since you passed through just enough to avoid their senses for some reason, they seem pretty occupied with bones in their mouth. You walk in with no problem. The dogs doesn't seem to notice you.
Where are we?
Oh yeah, sorry. You can put in your characters in if you'd like. What was your marching order? Here. Hold on. I'll look at the screen. Whoa. You're not that big, Salazar.
What the heck did I do?
You can resize it. Just press control. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, my
sorry,
character's
you're
on
there.
top.
I'm sorry.
There's two of them now. Oh.
So, establish marching order, I guess.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll be in the middle.
I'm at the back.
I'll be
Actually,
the second.
So you enter this room and you can see hold on. Who has the highest perception? It's here.
The passive perception. Or...
Okay. Yeah, passive perception I think is okay, yeah. So Valethea, Thorind, hold on. Valethea, Thorin, and yeah. Hold on. I have okay. So yeah. So only Valethea and Thorin. You walk in and you can see that while this room seems pretty normal, there are a few tiles that seems to protrude from the flooring before you can go into the next section of this room. So directly in front of you can see a makeshift desk made from stone, and tons of books and parchments are scattered around this desk as well as around it. On the desk as well as around it. You can roll a perception check to see what else you can see, I guess. Yeah. And for yeah, you see the tiles. The tiles that protrude from the flooring, they kind of takes up most of the space into the next section, but there are still ways around it if you're careful. What would you guys like to do?
I would immediately point out to the rest of the group.
We need to tread lightly, everyone.
Okay, so as you move further in, I guess I'm gonna need everyone to
Roll.
No. It's okay.
Initiative.
Roll a dexterity check.
Everybody.
Yes.
Dexterity.
Check or saving throw.
Saving? Wait,
Check.
dexterity. No,
Dexterity check.
Whew.
Ooh, okay.
Oh
Ooh.
no!
I still have disadvantage. Oh, this
Okay,
sucks.
cool.
Oh wait, no,
What's gonna
that's
die?
Oh wait, is it only against saving throws? Poison.
It's a check. It's an ability check, not a saving throw. So,
The leftmost bar.
yeah.
Yeah, the things with all your stats.
Well, it's been nice knowing you guys.
Well, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was great.
I think I'm going to lose my leg here, so you guys have to carry me.
Valetea, you managed to you managed to get through around the protruding tiles just enough to just okay enough to not hit the tiles that protrudes. So you're not you made it safely here. As for the rest of you, I'm gonna need you to roll a d6.
D6.
6.
For free.
Damage.
Okay. Is that everyone?
Oh,
Ooh.
goddamn.
Okay, so Luz and Salazar, you just barely managed to avoid the protruding tiles and made it safely next to Valetea. Whereas the rest of you, Eli and Thorin, I'm gonna need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
No. I hope you guys like poison.
Oh, god damn it.
Ooh, why are you guys rolling so hard? Okay.
This party's gonna die.
Okay, hold on. I need to roll a. Can I? Okay, so, unfortunately, for Thorin and Eli, you weren't as lucky as the rest of your party, and you accidentally stepped on the protruding tiles, and suddenly poisonous fumes come up from under it.
Oh, I have advantage against on saving throws against poison because of my dwarven resilience.
Ooh,
I don't know
yeah.
if that
Then
counts in
throw another one. Throw another Constitution saving throw, and we'll take the highest one.
this. Oh, come on, please. Nope.
Oh, good.
What's up?
DC is just 12, you guys. Okay. And you take 10 points of damage.
I have poison resilience, so do I take half that?
Oh yeah. If you're resistant to poison, you take half of that damage.
Thank
Okay.
goodness for that.
So the both of us take. Do I take 10 points of damage too?
Yes. Unless you're resistant to poison.
Nah, I'm not.
The advantages of being a dwarf.
Okay, so you've all somewhat made it through the protruding tiles. You have made a mental note where those tiles are, and if you were to pass them, hopefully you'll be able to, you can see the Valetea. You can show them where the parts that are not protruding. The only hope is that they will follow through. So as you come here into this corner, you see into this section of the room, you see a stone desk with books and notes on top of it, as well as around it, and in the left corner of the room you see a chest that looks pretty grand if it were not for the snake that wrapped around it and seeming to be aware of your presence, and especially after the clanking of the armor that sets him off, seeming to be ready to bite anyone that nears it. What would you like to do?
Bowman, shoot that snake.
Okay. Roll.
Shoot the snake.
What are you shooting it with?
I don't know. Let me see if I have anything. Oh no, I have nothing to shoot at them.
Okay.
I've got a
Okay,
sacred
never mind.
flame I could use.
Throw your weapons.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, sacred flame it.
Sacred flame.
Okay.
I want to move like next to Foreign to like prepare if the snake comes closer. Slice it.
Kill it with fire.
So you send flame to the snake, just barely missing the chest itself, but and the snake altogether as the flame dissipates, before it could even land. The snake doesn't seem to leave the chest. It keeps itself wrapped tightly around the chest.
Well, I put out my short bow and try shooting at it.
Okay. Roll an attack, I guess. Attack roll.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
Overkill on the snake.
Roll damage, I guess. Double your dice. Ooh, okay. So easily enough, from where you're standing, you fire the short bow, and it lands right at the snake's vital point, and the snake falls down dead, unleashing its wrap around the chest.
Hey, loot.
Okay. Someone go look at the chest and make sure it's not trapped with poison.
Maybe it's a mimic.
I'm gonna take
Yeah,
a look at the scrolls on top of the altar here.
Okay.
Okay, I'll approach the chest. And I want to be extra careful to check for traps
Okay.
of poison.
Roll. What was? I guess investigation. Roll an investigation check for Salazar. As for Eli, your check your
No,
hold
I
on.
see nothing.
Eli, roll a investigation check as well.
Did the chest just disappear in front of Salazar?
Salazar, you look at the chest, and there doesn't seem to be any traps in it. It doesn't even look locked.
Okay, I'm gonna open it.
Okay, so you open it, and nothing happens. The chest it wasn't even locked. It seems like the snake was its lock, and you killed the lock. So in it you can see this. Should I play this?
This chest.
You see 3 bottles of things. One, so you recognize one as potion of healing, another as one of weapons that you would know from your travels called Alchemist Fire, and another bottle that doesn't seem to be that just looks like liquefied iron. The liquid in it looks like liquefied iron, and you can see the
Shouldn't
label.
that be 4? Shouldn't that be 4 bottles?
Sorry?
Is it 4 bottles?
3 bottles. There's 3 bottles. One that you know,
I see.
one that is a potion of healing, another one you know that is an alchemist fire, and the other is
Okay.
a bottle that looks like liquefied iron. So that's what you see. As for Eli, you search the tables, and you try to find things that you can read, and as you skim through the contents of the books and the parchments on the desk, you can see that these are old books that are talking about the ancient deity called Moander, or also known as the Darkbringer. You also
What language is it?
seems common with some it's common. It doesn't seem that hard to read. So and you also found notes that tells you the components needed to perform a ritual, and more notes that details the process of acquiring these components, the components for the ritual. The list ends with a sentence that says, complete. The Darkbringer will grace us with your presence tonight, and the ink seems quite fresh. With a 15, you also found a passage in the book that has been highlighted with ink. In one of the books, it says, minions of the Darkbringer were charged to feed great Moander with fresh corpses of their own making. They were to hew down strong plants and trees to feed it. Moander's priests were charged to keep the abomination and the lands through which it would pass as warm as possible. When a novice was first initiated into the priesthood and possessed by seed of Moander, the Darkbringer instructed him or her through horrific dreams as follows. Seek not to question the ways and words of Moander, lest you be stricken by the eating from within. Go forth and possess beings of power and influence for me. Slay and let the rot cover all. Fight against cold with fire and magic. So that's what you found.
Did they manage to summon this Moander guy thing?
You can see that the list that you hold, the ink. While the list of components seem quite faded and into the paper looks pretty old, but the last sentence that you see that says complete, the ink seems quite fresh.
Okay. I tell the rest of the party, hey guys, I think they managed to summon this Moander deity, and seems to be a great feast tonight.
Does it say where?
You guys can also check for other notes in the room if you'd like, to find out more into what the notes are saying, if you'd like.
Okay, that's an investigation check, right?
Okay. You try to find more stuff and read through the text and scripts, but you find nothing that Eli has not found.
There's no other clues.
What else is there in the room?
Well, apart from the chest, the room is just filled with tree vines that have rotted and seems black. Some parts of it are barely holding on to life, but apart from that, the room seems pretty barren.
Alright, so about the things in the chest, who keeps one? Or do we just who carries one?
Can I drink the potion of healing though? I have 10 HP left.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, you can drink the potion of healing, or I could just heal you, whichever one.
I don't know. How about the rest of you guys? Can I drink the potion, or will you rather just use your?
Might be worth to save the magic until a bigger problem.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
just drink the potion.
Just drink it.
Okay.
So I'll drink it.
Chuck.
I think you roll 2d4 and add 2. I think you can just type it in the chat as well. Just there we go.
Oh, the hell! I roll 1 again.
So you gain 6 points of healing. That's good.
Imagine it's a rotten healing potion.
It's actually poisonous.
It's fine. There's no poison here. Okay.
Unfair DM.
Hey. Would you like what else would you guys like to do? Would you like to look through
Alright.
the notes more, or
Is there another way that we haven't went to?
Yeah, like
to the
another
left side?
path.
left side, you can just see there's like a passageway.
Yeah, in the first room you did see that the room with the long dark hallway when you went to the right.
So this is the dead end. This is the
Yeah,
the farthest
this
you can go in?
room is it. You don't see any other archways that leads to anywhere.
Okay.
I guess we should go back to the.
So what's with these
Dark
dogs? Are they not noticing us? And
They at this point they've noticed you, but both of them seems to know about the tiles and are not smart enough to figure out what's going on. So they're kind of just training their eyes on you.
can I throw the snake at one of them?
Can you what?
Throw the snake at one of them.
Sure.
I just want to see how do they react to the snake.
I guess what would you roll? A makeshift weapon? Roll a d20, I guess.
Okay.
Usually, I think it's fine if you get to add your dex mod or something. I think.
Is it? I
have
read
no-
this yesterday, but I'm not
That
sure.
might be it.
Yeah, just roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier, I guess.
Oh no. Okay, I'll be right back. Roll 20 just crashed.
Oh, okay. It happens. Okay. So, would anyone else like to check the room? Check the notes.
I mean, we checked, right? And there's nothing else.
I haven't- My roll's not good enough.
9.
Oh, okay, hold on. 10, 9, okay.
10 minus 1.
Oh, that's your modifier is okay, -1, right?
Yeah.
So,
Negative.
you throw the snake at the dog, but it didn't even land. It lands right next to it, and the dog seems confused at what you're doing, but it goes to check the snake, and doesn't do anything else.
Okay. Alright, I'll check out the notes because I haven't personally read them.
Okay, sure. Roll an investigation check or intelligence. Investigation. Sorry, investigation. How is
I
it?
haven't read
Ooh.
it. back,
Average.
so.
The perfect average.
Okay, so you check the notes and the books on the table, and you find that both of you found that there are more notes that says that reads whoever that seems to say that whoever owned this room has been researching on how to bring Moander back, possibly as a lichen. And in that same note, you find that it will be done near where the corpses lie.
Oh.
Okay, time to head back. Let's go.
Wait, I have a
But
favorite.
how do we
Salazar.
go past the dogs?
Salazar.
Okay.
I'll say the dogs are pretty occupied with the snake. They also seem to not nudge it and see if they're still if they can possibly eat it.
Salazar, can you throw me
Delicious.
over the trap?
They're preoccupied with the snake to notice any of you. They do seem pretty ravenous right now.
Who should I be throwing?
Could you throw Thorin over the trap?
I don't know.
Okay, here. I'll say you threw somewhere here, and the dogs went here. So this part of the room is or there. You can go there. Yes, sure. That's fine as well. Basically, you made you went past the dogs with no issue.
Can I throw
Yay.
both of my rations down near the dogs as well, so they've got something to eat?
Ken, yeah. The dog looks at you and seems to bow in terms of gratitude.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I made some friends.
Probably the snake's poisonous as well.
Everything here is poisonous.
This place.
Okay.
Alright, let's go to the
Yep.
rotten room.
Yep. Let's go to the rotten room.
Rot.
Are you still poisoned?
Back to the
Unless
poison
you
gas.
guys take a short rest, then
Yeah.
Let's take a short rest.
Let's take a short rest here.
Let's
I
take
mean,
5, yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
everyone's
guard
gonna
dog.
die soon.
Dead snakes.
I'm also because I'm
We can
also
deal with the
still
dogs.
okay.
Let's all take a short rest here.
okay. Short rest.
Short rest. So,
Short rest.
if anyone wants to roll your hit dice, you can do so right now.
Yeah, full
And
health.
Hey,
recover
you
your
go.
health.
5.
back to full.
Almost.
Okay.
So not yet. Not poison anymore, right? Very good.
So you stay in the
Yeah,
room
let's go.
for I assume you're staying in the room while you rest in this room.
Chill with the dogs.
Yes. So because of the rations that were put in, the dogs see that the dogs begin to eat up the rations, and they can sense that you guys are possibly not enemies, and you spend the rest of the hour just befriending the dogs. So now that the hour has passed, you are now well rested. What would you like to do?
We should name the dogs.
Sure, what would you like to name them?
Lefty and righty.
Righty, alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Get
I-
schedule.
Time is of the essence, and we should probably get moving. It's said tonight or something.
Yep.
And as we
What-
leave,
what?
and as we
What
leave,
time is it?
You're not sure because you are underground and you cannot see the sky, but you do know that it was late. It was just about sunset when you came here.
Okay.
So it is
Yeah, we should hurry.
pretty much into
let's,
the night.
let's go to the cops room.
Yep, we're hurrying. Let's go.
Okay. So you guys go to the room that you were once in. Here. This is what the room looks like. And as you enter, the familiar smell of iron and blood attacks your senses once again, and hold on. Let me just
Should we put our tokens on there?
if you'd like. Hold on, let me just. Okay, and then from. And it once you enter the room, a different feeling from before kind of creeps up within you. You can hear from the distance screaming sounds that comes from the hallway that you once went through, and and basically chants and all of that. What would you like to do?
Whoa.
Oh, he's back again.
Salazar became a giant again. God damn it,
Oh,
Salazar.
goodness.
Stop being a giant.
How do I make it small?
He's large and in charge.
Okay, actually, how do I make it smaller?
I have a picture to draw.
You just click on your token and resize it. There. Put your...
Hey.
Okay. So
Don't know about you guys.
Uh,
I feel like we're missing someone.
we're
Yeah.
missing the warlock.
Eli, where are you?
Well,
Eli.
is Eli there? In
Is he in the Discord?
Mero.
all right. Romero, are you there? Eli?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. So, do you so you make your way into the dark hallway that you once went through. You light up your torch, and you go in. As you move further in, right before the where you realize you got where the poisonous fumes were exhaled, you notice the chants growing louder and louder until it stops, and there was an eerie silence.
Oh no.
You know, if we come down this way earlier, we might have been able to stop this.
I'm a cast Divine Sense.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
You can use this feature a number of times. You go. Oh, I think you can use it
Yeah.
again. It's fine.
Yeah, I have 3 total uses.
So, you stop in your tracks and you try to detect once again the presence of any strong evil, and it felt faint at first, but as a few seconds passes, it grows really strong, and it's not something that you can ignore anymore, and the type that you sense is an undead.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll tell this to the party.
Yay.
Undead ahead.
Let's kill him.
Let's kill
But they technically are dead.
True.
So
Let's dismantle them into
Undead.
dust.
Let's bring them to life.
Let's make him
I'll
dead.
walk in front.
Let's get them to walk towards the light.
okay.
I'm going to walk into the.
So establish marching order.
As on
Where's
screen.
Eli?
Wait, Eli, can you drag your token in the...
No, it's okay. Just tell me. Just tell me who's going first.
I don't have my tokens anymore.
Oh,
Go to the character journal, where
Is
there's
it-
like playable characters. Just drag your character into the map.
What? I can't do that.
So you
Oh,
click
yeah,
the name.
okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Every time I do that, I become giant.
That is your original size.
I don't know why. I didn't even change it. Okay, so you're moving further down the hallway than you originally did, right?
Keep an eye out for gas traps.
Yes. Okay. So in the front is Thorin.
Salazar.
No, I'm at the back.
Okay. So Salazar.
Aren't we going in? Wait, are we in the wrong marching order? Like, which way are we going?
I thought you guys were going here.
Oh, it's up. I thought that's where we came from. Sorry.
Sorry, you guys came from here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Then
Which round?
The hallway that you guys went through was here, the one that had the poisonous gas.
Yes, okay.
Oh, so
Actually,
you passed
someone
that.
would like
Okay.
to be a bit close to the
I'll
front.
still be in the middle.
Oh, that's the room to corpse. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so marching order is Salazar at the front, and then what is it? Thorin, Eli, Valethea, and Boots. Okay. Salazar, Thorin, Eli. So, yeah. Okay, so you guys move in closer into the room, and
Just a question.
Mhm.
When we came out of the central like hallway before the crossroads, was the unconscious guard still there?
the where?
Remember where we opened the door? There was an unconscious guard that I threw to the side. Was he still there?
Oh, this is not. This is. He was still there. He was still unconscious.
Okay. I just meant else they would like. All right.
Okay. Okay. So you move further into the room and this hallway and past the part that you remembered you got poisoned, especially you, Salazar, because it hit you, and then but strangely there it seems to be smooth. There doesn't seem to be any obstacles in your way. The fumes aren't there anymore. You passed the switch, but nothing was triggered. So you move further in, and you see a big hallway, a big archway, and in it, your divine sense grows really strong, and the chill crept up your you basically get goosebumps.
Okay.
And yeah, so you go further in. Do you go into this room?
Go further in.
I'll follow.
Okay, so as you go into this room, you can see. Are you going in the room, or are you just checking, like peeking in?
Depends on how dark it is.
Oh yeah. So the room is pretty. There are a bunch of torch. You can see some light source in it. It's not completely dark. You can definitely peek in if you'd like.
Okay, I'll peek in.
Okay. So you peek in, and you can see that there is a stone slab in the middle of the room, and torches all around it, but there doesn't seem to be any hooded figures or anything. Instead, you can see there's a big evil presence that seems to be circling this slab and raising up raising up bodies that were lying on the floor unconscious, and you can see that the bodies that were once on the floor, they rise up and they seem a lot more disheveled than they were before.
Okay. Yeah, let's go in.
Let's go in and kill them
This is
all.
like fun.
Should you prepare anything beforehand before you enter? Should we prepare anything?
Alright,
But
then.
I've got an idea. I'm
Uh,
gonna follow Salazar in the room.
so you're going into the room.
Okay.
Is everyone going in, or just Salazar?
I'm
I'm
going
going
in
in as well.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
charge
go.
in.
Okay, so all of you
Sure.
charges into the room, and as soon as you do, you make your presence known, and you can see there are 5 zombies all around the you can see, yeah, there are 5 zombies all around the stone slab, and on it there are piles and piles of bodies, and standing behind it and facing you is this menacing looking skeleton. Let's see, hold on, I do not have my sheets ready.
I should name the skeleton.
And it sees you, and it and it sees you. It takes stands, and you can see this is a desiccated corpse of what appears to have once been a spellcaster of some sort, and its robes hang loosely from his lanky form, and you can see that profane energy starts to crackle around its hands. As and I need to have everyone to roll initiative while here. Okay. So let me do this. Okay, hold on.
Hey.
Foreign, which one of us goes first, or from the two of us?
I think it's the higher dex usually goes first. What's your dex modifier?
-1.
Oh, this is a lot of
I've got a
things.
0, so I think I
Okay,
can catch that.
I am always slow. Like,
Last.
Here, I'll just turn. Oof.
What do I know about magical skeletons?
This one in particular, you can roll an Arcana check. Arcana check.
Really? Okay, Arcana. Prepare for.
Ooh,
Yes.
you don't really know anything except that it looks like a skeleton, and there's magical thingy from its hands.
It's a magical skeleton.
I think we've got a magical party member. There's 3 of him.
So, ooh, oh goodness. So,
Uh-oh.
all right. Oh, yeah. Okay. So everyone's initiatives are in. So as it sees you, it readies the and it okay, hold on. Let me see this. Hold on.
The zombies aren't in, are they?
The zombies, they move at the same time as this thing. So oh my god. So the Deathlock, oh, that was his name. It sees you, and very menacingly, even though it doesn't have any skin to show that it's smiling, you can sense that it's smiling menacingly, and commands one of the zombies to go towards you, and the zombie is gonna slam onto you. Let's see. He will go to the first one that he sees. He's gonna go to Salazar, and
Betty, bro.
Yay, meet you.
because at the front, he's that's the first one that he sees. He will do a slam attack on you, and that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, so the zombie staggers towards you, and raises its hand to slam you, and you were not used to seeing undeads, zombies especially. You didn't manage to hit the attack, and it hits you, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. That's easy.
Why are there 3 Luth?
Okay.
What?
You got 2 of you standing on the wings over there.
How do I get rid of that one?
cheering
That was not here.
from the sides.
Okay. So the Deathlock is going to move a little further from you. Hold on. Where can he move? Okay. Well, he's gonna move here. Okay. And that will. Can he do anything else? Hold on. Oh, he can. Yeah, he doesn't see you as a threat as of yet, so that's where he's hoping that the zombies would kind of turn you away. So that ends his turn. Next on the turn order is Thorin. What are you doing?
I am going to run up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to run here. One movement. And as my action, I am going to turn undead.
Ooh. Can you hold on? Turn undead. Each undead that you can see or hear within 30 feet. Yeah, hold on. 30 feet. Ooh.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
other
Moving back
30
really ruined my plan
feet
at
though
first.
is
Yeah,
all
I
of this, all of the zombies, even the one next to Salazar. What is your DC?
13.
13. Okay. Let me just roll wisdom saving throw. Ooh, that was a bad roll. Ooh, okay. So it would spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can. Oh no, okay. Hold on. I should have put the zombies in the turn order, actually. That is my bad. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'll say that hold on. Apologies. Let me just do this real quick. And this one as well. But this zombie has taken its turn, so it's fine. I could have just I should have done this. Oh, okay. There we go. Zombie, this one, and then this one. That's my bad. I read the character sheet wrong. Should have known this. That was bad. That was my bad. Why did it not get sent? Oh, I get it. Okay, that's my bad. Ayo. So sorry, you guys. Hold on. Let me just fix this real quick. It's supposed to be 12. 2. And then 13. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the first zombie 1. Hold on. There is a lot. Okay. Did it mess up the order? I think it did. Hold on. I need to arrange this well. Let me give me some time. Okay, there we go. Okay, the first zombie fails. Second zombie. Oof. Okay, that's not good. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So every zombies that can see or hear you, hold on, 3 and 4. So every zombies except for this one and this one will turn away from you, seeing you as you cast turn undead. It sees your holy symbol and it seems frightened of you, and they will spend the rest of their turn moving away from you. So is that the end of your turn?
No.
Okay.
I actually do have something else I'm going to be doing. I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
I'm just seeing my distances. Oh, he is within range. So I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon here.
What does your weapon look like?
It looks like a giant wooden mallet.
Ooh, okay. How do I do that?
Hold on, I just rolled for damage. I actually need to roll an attack.
Yes.
So what's it?
Okay, there we go.
So that's a d20 plus 5.
So that's 9. It
No, that's just damage. I actually need to roll to hit it.
okay, yeah. Then
I think unless that was the roll. Oh no, that. No. What? Oh no, that was the roll. No, that was the roll. 9 was my roll for the attack.
Okay.
Sorry.
So 18 is your roll?
No.
9.
The 9 was actually my attack roll.
Alright,
I didn't realize
alright.
it was just a damage roll.
Okay. So you use what time you have left and cast a wooden mallet right in front. Where would you put your weapon?
Right here, right next to him.
Okay, let's just draw that because I don't have it ready.
Sure.
So here.
Hold on, I'll draw it.
Yeah. I'll make it. Yeah, there we go. I'll just finish it. So
Okay.
yeah.
That'll do.
Okay. So and you as you commanded to hit it, but it seems a little too far and you're not used to this distance, at least from here. Maybe the exhaustion from casting the spell kind of overtook you, and the weapon misses. So
That's everything my turn then.
that's the end of your turn. Salazar, your turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I would just like to great sword the zombie.
Okay. Roll to hit, I guess. Ooh, okay. This is the first zombie. There we go. Alright, so you you swing your great sword and easily it slices right through the zombie, and the zombie takes 14 points of slashing damage, and it staggers back, kind of taken aback with that with that attack, and but still standing. So
It's no longer turned.
it's
No.
not.
Damage.
It's no longer. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
that's fine.
I'll pick up that. So for its turn.
Turn the undead until it takes damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this zombie, this zombie will spend its turn to get 30 feet. Was that it? It is turn for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. So
Yeah.
can't willingly move to a space within. So it will try to get as far away from you as possible. Whoa! And it will go here, I guess. Like it staggers from seeing you there. It staggers away from you, and spend its turn here. So that will be the end of its turn.
It can use the dash action.
It can, but it won't.
I thought to the undead it must use all of its action to move
Oh,
away.
right, that's true. For it can use only the dash action or try to escape. Okay, I get it. Okay, my bad. It's my bad. Then, wow, where can it go? This room is not very
Against
big,
the wall.
so it will go. Oh my goodness! It will go really far away from you. It will go. Let's say around. It will move at a seemingly abnormal speed for a zombie. It will go really far from you, and it will spend its turn there. So next is zombie 1, but zombie 1 took its turn already, so that's my bad.
Thorn would wave at the
So-
zombie as it leaves.
So we'll do this for this round. This will be the Deathlock turn because I messed up on the turn order. This will be the Deathlock turn, but in the next turn it'll be his turn. Do you get it? Is that okay? So the Deathlock will okay. So seeing you, Thorin, turning away all of its zombies, it will attack you twice with Grave Bolt. Okay, hold on. Twice. So what's your AC?
18.
Okay. So, seeing that you almost effortlessly turn away all of its almost all of its undead, and seeing a spiritual weapon next to it, it will target you, and from its hand it shoots bolts of profane energy towards you, and the first one hits and you suffer 10 necrotic damage,
Ouch.
while the other one misses, and it will probably move. It will move a little farther away. It will move here. There we go. So, yeah. Okay, that is the end of its turn. Next is not Velethea is not next. Next is Zombie 4. And Zombie 4 is not turned. So it will seeing how you should I do this? Yeah. No, I can't move that far. Just 20 feet. Okay.
I've got a question there. It says in the turn order it got a 7, yet it's above people with 8.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. My bad then. Okay, so next is not Zombie 4. Next is Eli. What are you doing?
Okay, seeing as the zombies are running away from Thorin, I'm going to move 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I'm gonna move here. And how far am I from where's the ruler? Let's see. 65 feet. What can I do from that range?
You're like you're a Gloomstalker, right?
No, I'm a warlock. I'm gonna target this
yeah.
skeleton here.
Which one can you point?
This one. And I'm gonna cast my Eldritch Blast at it.
Ooh. You're attacking this one? Or sorry, this one?
The skeleton. This one.
Okay. Make a ranged spell attack. So
20 plus 5, right?
yeah.
That is
Ooh.
16.
So yeah. So you from your hands you you shoot a beam of crackling energy towards it, but it barely misses as it sees you, and it kind of dodges, just barely avoiding your blast. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep. It's the end of my turn.
Okay. Next is this zombie. So this zombie is not turned, and it will. Let's see if it can reach you. It cannot. I cannot reach anyone. So it will stagger and move closer. Hold on. Move closer to its comrade. Somewhere here. There we go. Okay. That's the end of its turn. This zombie. Then next is zombie 4, who is also not turned. It will move to Eli, and it will raise its hand and try to slam you. And it will.
No, not me.
What's your AC?
My AC is 13. 13. Yeah.
Okay, so as it tries to slam you, the exhaustion from just dying and then raising up makes it misses you, and you do not take any damage. So that is the end of its turn. Next is Valetea. What do you want to do?
I will walk here so I can see the zombies, and I kind of wave my staff, and like a beam of light appears on top of this zombie. How do I target this?
No, you don't have to. You can't target in Roll20, so it's okay.
Okay.
Just roll to attack. Which zombie are you attacking?
The one marked with the green, next to Thorin.
Okay.
On the left side.
Moonbeam. Okay. Hold on. What's the description of the spell again? Is it a range, like you can?
It's a 120 feet range, 5-foot radius, 40-foot high, cylinder centered on a point.
5-foot radius. 5-foot
Yep.
radius. So. This is okay. So it's silvery beam until the spell ends. Dim light. It is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause saving pains must make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, so let's draw a shape here. We'll make it. So you're doing it here, is it? Is this where your moonbeam is? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so this is okay. So I will roll a Constitution saving throw on this one, and do you have a spell DC? I mean, you obviously have to. What's your spell DC?
My spell DC?
Is it?
If you click on spells in your character sheet, it should say a spell DC at the top.
Spells 12.
12. Okay. So from your, so you cast this what is this shape? Is it where you're putting it, or?
Oh no, I just want to.
Oh, okay. Okay, so beams of light that is blinding to anyone that nears it erupts from underneath this zombie, and it completely engulfs it, and it takes it's basically burned from the searing pain of the light, and it takes 14 point of radiant damage. Okay.
And it's no longer turned.
And is no longer turned.
You should have targeted another one.
Oh really? I didn't know.
Yeah,
So
but it's fine.
Only
It's fine, just kill
only
it.
one
Just kill
that's
it.
still on
It's
turn.
fine.
Okay.
Just kill it.
Okay, so but it's still standing. So next is Luth. What are you going to do? Luth, are you in?
Yeah, sorry. I Hunter's Mark this one.
Which one? The one.
The one attacking Salazar.
Okay.
And I shoot it.
Okay. Roll. What would here? I'll give you. Okay, no. This one. What's a? Okay. This is the hunter's mark symbol for now. Roll to attack. So. Ooh, 24. So you with your longbow, you shoot the zombie that you saw attacking Salazar, and your arrow hits it right near its chest. Roll for attack. Roll for damage. Sorry.
Okay.
I should probably just roll it again. Okay, can you roll damage?
My question is, which one of the three are making the attacks? So it's still got two observers on the side.
Which of the trees making an attack?
Oh, so it's just because he's still got the...
Oh yeah. Why do you have... Sorry, I didn't see it because my turn order was... I say this... You're here, right? This is where you are, Luth?
Yeah. I don't know why there's two of me.
That's okay. I'll delete
actually,
that.
the one that I already rolled is the one I rolled by clicking the longbow, so I realized that maybe I did that in reverse order by accident.
What do you mean? Like...
if I just click on the longbow, like on my character sheet, is that...
I think that's the
damage?
attack roll. Yeah, this is just the attack roll. I think
if you just click the longbow underneath your roll, it should show you the damage.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, the longbow in the chat, not in your character sheet.
Oh, right.
Click on yeah, there you go. So, your arrow lands on the zombie and it takes 4 piercing damage. It still stands. Oh, hold on. This is. Oh, okay. And you did just enough damage for it to basically lie prone and fall unconscious. The zombie is no longer moving. Here.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go. So, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Does that count as it having no hit points or what?
Oh, right. Yeah, hold on. I just remember there is a thing that if the damage is... Okay, hold on. Ooh. Okay, so that because you shot the arrow and it hits its chest, and while it seems to stagger and move ever weakly, it almost seems to fall unconscious, but at the last minute it stands back but still looks very weak. And that's the end of its turn. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So the next is the zombie. It's still in the in this range, so it will try to get out of it. Does the spell says anything about trapping the... No, right? It's just Valathea?
Yes, but I can move it using an action every turn.
Okay, yeah, but
It stays there. It
but
stays
for
there.
now it stays there, right? Like people
Yep.
trapped in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can go out. Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so the zombie will spend his turn moving away from this, staggering as well, due to the damage that it took from your moonbeams, and it will stay there, tending to its wound to no avail. So, next is the Deathlock's turn. So, the Deathlock. What can it do? Let's see. This is fun. Oh, 120
I mean,
feet.
if it really wants it, can skip its go.
So, ooh. So it will. Oh, but this is a melee weapon. That sucks. Okay. So, it sees that more people are coming towards it. It's trying to look for a way out. And let's see. How far is it? I think it can hit. It will try to hit Thor. No, it will hit Thorin again, since it wants to get away. The spiritual weapon still kind of scares him a bit, so it will attack. No, actually no, it won't do that. It will. Let's see, who has not. Okay, so the Deathlock will move a little bit here, as it tries to look at the entrance. Where is it possible to go? It remembers that there's still danger around it. So at this point, he sees Valethea right in his line of sight, and he will cast twice. He will attack twice with Great Bolt. So what's your AC?
15.
Ooh. So from its hands, profane energy comes out of it, and both of it hits you, and you take altogether 13 necrotic damage. 13 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Wow.
So it was here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will end its turn here. Still trying to stay as far away from you guys as possible. So next is Thorin, your turn.
Okay. Spiritual weapon can move 20 feet, so I'm going to move it as close as I can to him.
Okay.
I don't think I can actually move it though.
You can draw a new one, I guess. I can't.
Okay.
I can't draw another one as well. Let's just yeah, there we go. Can you move that one?
It doesn't want to go. Why do you not want to?
I'm not sure either.
I don't think you can move them.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll just draw it in the place.
Some
where
of
I'm
it
moving
can, so I'm not sure why some of it cannot. So I don't know.
So it would be. Oh, it would be here currently.
Okay.
Nope. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry, I just had a knock on the door.
Okay.
Just 1 second.
Okay.
Yep. I know what I'm doing.
How's
by
everyone's-
turns.
How's everyone's health looking?
Oh, you guys can show your health if you click on your icon on the map. Just click on settings, and it will show you. You can there's a bar, and you can do one for your max and one for your current HP.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay.
The left
Right,
side
so-
is your current, the right side is your max.
You can left is current, red is max. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I already did that to mine.
Okay.
So everybody can see how much I'm earning.
Yeah. So
Okay. What I'm going to do is, where is it? I'm going to. Oh wait, how far away is he?
Ooh, this-
Oh yeah, more than enough. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at him.
Okay. Make a range spell attack.
Oh,
Oh, so from your hands, comes out like, is it thunder?
it's radiant.
Okay, so, ooh, what is that? So from your hands comes, comes out radiant light bolt of energy, and it just as the Deathlock tries to avoid it, it didn't have time and it just hits. So roll for damage. Roll for damage.
Yep, 13.
13. Wow. Okay. So the damage took hold on, let me do math here. Okay, there we go. So the damage it took was quite a lot, but it wasn't enough to stop him from trying to escape from you guys. Is that the end of your turn?
That is, just so everyone knows as well, that with Guiding Bolt, what is it? The next attack roll made against the target is with advantage.
Is it a melee or any kind of attack?
It just says the next
Okay,
attack roll.
so yeah,
I'll bring
okay.
it up if you want.
That's cool. Okay. So
And yes, that's my turn.
next is the paladin. Salazar, what will you do?
Great sword.
To
The zombie next to me.
okay. So roll for so you take out the great sword and hits the zombie in front of you again, and easily enough it hits, and roll for damage. And from that blow was enough for it to be to fall prone on the floor, and it doesn't seem to be moving anymore. It is unconscious. It's dying. So is that the end of your turn?
Okay, I'll move to. Yeah, I just moved to there, to the next zombie.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all my turn.
Okay. So next is this zombie's turn. Where is the zombie? Where is the zombie? Hold on.
It's not the one that was turned over
It's
in the
the one
corner,
in the
is it?
corner.
It is. It's the one that was turned. How long does
A minute, so that'd be 10 rounds.
10 rounds. So it's still turned. It will stay there until the end of its turn. So next is this zombie dead. Next is Eli. What will you do?
Wait.
I'm gonna move this one.
Okay, so there's a zombie in front of me. I'm gonna move away. I'm gonna move here. 1, 2. You can take attack of
Yeah.
opportunity.
As you move away, the zombie will take attack of opportunity towards you. It will try to slam you. What's your AC?
13.
Ooh. So
Miss.
Hmm? Just as you fall away, it hits you really hard, and you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, what?
It rolled a natural 20, so
Comes in the blow. Goddamn. Okay. I'm gonna move closer to the paladin.
okay.
How much health do you have?
Oh yeah, you change your health in the bar so people can see.
Okay. Oh wait.
I can't.
Why does it not change?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm gonna target this guy again.
Okay. With
And I'm gonna use my Eldritch Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay, roll for attack.
Advantage, right?
Yeah. Any attack. So yeah.
I have to roll twice.
Yep.
One more.
Yep. Ooh.
15. That's not good.
Oh, plus
Okay.
2 beams. Oh, it's plus 5 to attack. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
nice. So from your hands, more crackling energy comes out from it, and it lands on the deathlock with ease, and it takes roll for damage.
Oh, okay. I can roll for damage. Okay. So roll 1d10 if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 1d10.
Yeah, 1 yeah.
I will roll 1d10.
Ooh. Ooh. So as it hits, it doesn't seem, even though it lands with ease, it doesn't seem to have as much force as your attacks would normally do, and it only suffers 1 damage.
Wait.
Oh.
I have this Agonizing Blast, Eldritch Blast. I have to add my Charisma modifier, which is...
Which is
3? Yeah, 3.
okay. Still not. So,
At least it's 4
yeah.
damage instead of 1.
Yeah. So, it suffers a little bit, but it was enough to kind of just push it away and focus on the task at hand. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So next is this zombie. No zombies are undead. So since it's engaged with you, Thorin, it will lift its hand and slam you, and unfortunately it misses. It barely misses. You barely dodged it as it lunges straight towards you and try to slam you, and seeing that it didn't do any damage, it will try to move away from you as far as possible. Oh wait, no. It's gonna lock on to someone else. So it will move here. You can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
Yes,
Thorin?
please.
Yeah. Ooh. With the warhammer, as it moves away, you lift up your warhammer and you what do you do with the hammer? You knock him, I guess.
I smack him around the back of the body, I suppose.
Yeah, so you smack him at the back of the ears and roll for damage. Ooh, and it takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage. It still staggers, but it was able to get away from you and still stands. So, next is this zombie's turn. Where is it? Zombie 4. Ooh, and it will continue to attack you, Salazar. It lifts its hands and attacks you and tries to slam you. And what's your AC? 18, is it?
Yep, 18.
Okay, so it hits, and you suffer 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And
this guy is hit hard.
or I just rolled really well. So that is the end of your turn. Next, that's the end of the zombie's turn. Next is Valethea. What are you doing? Hold on, why is Valethea 4? It's supposed to be Luth first.
My initiative.
Okay, so next is Luth. I'm sorry. Luth, it's your turn.
Okay. I mark that zombie that's attacking Salazar again,
Okay.
and I shoot it.
And you hit it. Okay. So roll for attack.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Hold on. I just remembered who was poisoned. Oh, nobody was poisoned.
Nobody, we
Ever,
all went
yeah,
poisoned.
okay.
No.
Then that's
We all
fine.
picked up, yeah.
So that's fine. So I forgot you guys took a short rest. So with your longbow and from where you are, you strike an arrow against it, and it suffers 10 points of piercing damage. Is that the end of your turn? Or
Don't forget your hunter's mark damage.
Yeah, I haven't rolled them.
oh yeah, 5. Ooh, and it takes altogether 15 points of piercing damage. And as the arrow hits it right at the chest, it staggers back and looks weaker than it usually is, but is still very much standing. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so next is Valethea. What are you doing?
Seeing the zombie in front of me, I, as a weak healer, I would run away. Here, and I will use an action to move my moonbeam towards the zombie attacking Salsa.
Okay. How far can you move it?
I can
10 feet?
60 feet.
Ooh.
In any direction.
Okay, cool.
So
So,
basically the whole room.
oh, yes. So now it's here.
From that point.
And I forgot. What's your DC again?
12.
Okay. How is this
And
one?
then
It's gonna be
how do I roll the damage? Just
4. It needs to roll Constitution saving throw first, and then
no.
or
The Constitution saving throw is just when it enters for the first time or starts its turn within the cylinder.
oh, so it would be entering for the first time though, right?
Really?
No.
Yeah. Really?
Okay, hold on. Let me.
If the creature enters it, it's not if the zone enters the creature.
Yeah. The creature enters the spell, so it's other way around. I don't think it
So
applies.
at the start of his next turn, you will have to roll that saving throw.
Okay.
If it stays there, yes.
Okay. Okay then. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I mean,
Does it-
how's the damage?
I think the damage it will if it says at the start of its turn, then it will take damage at the start of its turn, right? I think that's how it
Yeah.
goes.
Oh, so it just does nothing? Okay.
For now, it does nothing, but at the start of its turn, it will have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, it's fine then.
Is that the end
I
of
end my
your
turn.
Okay. So next is this zombie. This zombie will. What will it do? It will.
Are you upset?
Where would it go? Where would it go?
It could go next, I think.
What would the zombie think? So, seeing all of this going on, it doesn't really have a mind of its own. It will move. It will try to move closer, and I think it stops right about here. Ooh. And it will attack Eli. Yeah, I think that's about 20 feet. Yeah. So, hold on. What is this now? So it will lift its hand and tries to slam Eli. What's your AC, Eli? Eli? Are you there? Hello?
Sorry. I had my mic closed. Okay. My AC.
Yeah.
13.
Ooh. So it tries to lift up its hand and slam against you, but seeing its comrades all being attacked and badly at that, it misses and does no effect. Okay. So okay, so then next is the Deathlock turn. And here it will continue to try to escape, it will use its action to dash. Dash and try and move towards the entrance. So that's like 60 feet. So 1, 2, 3. No, 1.
Why are you running?
It's
Why are you running?
7, 8. How much is that? Hold on. I can actually just do this. Where did I? Yeah, it's gonna go here. Behind this pillar. So it has half cover, I guess? Or full cover?
Full cover, I think.
Yeah, full cover. Behind this pillar. And it will end its turn there. Because it uses everything to dash. So next is your turn, Thorin.
Okay, am I allowed to move over this at all? Is this impossible to
This
move?
is you can use it. Is it you can use your movement to jump on it? I think it's half movement, if I'm not mistaken. This is like a raised platform, where there's a pile of like dead bodies on it. So.
If I move so about here, would I be able to see him?
Sorry, where?
With my arrows
here.
Wiggling.
You'd be hindered by this pile of dead bodies, but I'd say.
If I was like there, if I ended up there.
Let's see. If you ended up here, I'd say you'd be able to. Yeah, you'd be able to, but barely.
I'll take it.
Okay.
He's not escaping. And I'm going to use as my action another guiding bolt, but I'm going to cast it at 2nd level.
Ooh, okay. Make a ranged spell attack. Roll for attack.
22.
Ooh, oh, okay. So, but that's at, if it's I'd say three quarters cover at this point, because the pillar is kind of, it's a little bit in the way. So I'd say it's about half cover. So that's like
Okay.
this too easy. But still, you managed to hit him from where you stand. Roll for damage. Ooh,
Oh,
nice. So, from where you stand, you cast guiding bolt and beams of crackling energy, hits it. Even as it tries to hide behind the pillar, the energy still hits, and it suffers 12 points of radiant damage. It
17.
ooh, my goodness, and it doesn't look well at all.
I do have a question actually. Did anyone else attack it in the meantime?
No.
No.
Yep. I did.
Oh yeah, Eli did.
Oh, okay, no worries then.
Okay, and it staggers, but it stays there.
Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Bonus action. What have I got as a bonus action?
You do have your hammer, right?
Yeah, but unfortunately it can only go so far. It's not going to get anywhere near him when he keeps running away.
Okay.
Sure, I had one more thing.
Okay.
No, that would be as a bonus action. I'll just move my hammer towards him.
How far can you move it?
Only 20 feet.
Oh, it's low.
So, from where it is, you can only move like here. Yeah. So this is where it is. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So
Slowest chase ever.
next is Salazar. It's your turn. What are you doing?
I'm just going to kill off the zombie, hopefully.
You're going to attack which zombie?
The one next to me, the
Okay,
only
the-
one I can.
Right. So you swing your greatsword again, and easily enough it hits. Roll for damage.
Right.
Ooh, okay. So, while in the moonbeam, you can definitely see that there is still a zombie there, and you swing your greatsword against it, and it suffers 8 points of slashing damage. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm just gonna move here. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay. That is the end of your turn. The zombie is still turned. And it will stay there, I guess. It doesn't see any merit in joining the combat. Especially with Thorin there. So, it will stay there till the end of its turn. Eli, what are you doing? It's you.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna move here first.
Attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take attack of opportunity.
Who is this guy? Hold on. Okay, so it's good. Just move first. Tell me what you're doing.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use my Fey presence. To intimidate all 3 of those zombies 10 feet around me, right?
Each creature in a 10-foot cube originating from you to make a wisdom saving throw. So 10-foot cube is like 10-foot cube. About this big. Originating from you, so like. Oh no, I can't move it. Oh shoot, hold on. It must be from you, right? So it's like. So.
In that case.
Oh, there we go. So it's like
okay.
here.
In that case,
like...
I'll just use my action to disengage, and I'll move up lah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
Okay. That's the end of your turn.
Yep.
So next is this zombie that's in the moonbeam, and it will have to roll Constitution saving throw against DC 13. Was it? Valathea? Your DC was 13, right? 12.
DC's 12.
DC 12. And it fails, so roll for damage.
Roll for damage. Let's see. 8?
Yeah, that's it. So it suffers your moonbeam burns it before it could move away. The ghostly flame engulfs it, and it suffers 8 points of radiant damage, and it will move away from it.
It failed a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
So it takes 2d10s.
So roll another d10. I think that's it.
That is 2d10.
Yeah, that is 2d10.
That one was a cast. It was not a roll. It was a cast.
Okay.
It says rolling 2d10 on it.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that's the damage.
Whoa. Hold on. Okay, so the zombie, it's the ghostly flame almost entirely engulfs it, and you can see as it moves out of it, it staggers really, really weakly. And Salazar, I think you can take an attack of opportunity against him. Hold on. You moved, didn't you? After you attacked the zombie, Salazar.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so then I don't think you're in combat with him anymore, so it's okay. It will move.
Oh wait. I still have my reaction, so I would be able to.
So, hold on. I'm trying to think. No, I'd say because you're not currently engaging with him, I don't think you can take a reaction. So
But I'm still in
you moved after
Right.
you moved after you
Yeah, but
attacked him,
he's
right?
still in within
Okay,
range.
okay. Then sure, take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, yeah. So I accidentally closed my browser. I'm coming back.
Oh.
What's this? Okay,
Yeah. Roll an attack roll. Okay. Are you in?
yeah,
Okay.
attack roll.
Ooh. So, as it tries to move away from the moonbeam, your greatsword once again slashes against it, and coupled with the flames that erupted from the circle, as well as your your sword, it it falls prone and is knocked and is dying. So this zombie is dead. Like dead. So there we go. So that's the end of it. Next is zombie 4. Where's the zombie? Hold on. Did I mess the zombies? I think I did. I messed the zombies, didn't I? This is its turn. Okay, you know what? Next time I'll customize the zombies a little bit. They all look the same. That's my bad. You know what? So that's okay. This zombie will 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go to Valethea and we'll lift it. Where's the zombie? Okay. We'll try to slam against you. What's your AC?
Is 15.
Whoa. So as it tries to slam against you, it can barely move its arm after all the damage that it took, and it completely misses. And that's the end of its turn. So next is Luth, your turn.
Okay. I move here. I Hunter's Mark him and I run him through with a spear.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. Then roll for attack. Ooh. Okay, so easily enough, your spear pierces through it, and it suffers with your Hunter's Mark damage. Is that... There we go. And it... Yeah, and it suffers... your spear easily enough pierces through it, and it suffers 11 points of piercing damage. It's staggering and very weakly, but it has just enough health to still keep on standing. And that's the end of your turn? Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, the zombie's dead. Okay, so next is Valethea. What are you doing?
That guy moves way back, so I'm not gonna attack that guy. I am going to be... Oh, I should run. Go further. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, next to Eli here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use an action to
So don't forget that attack of opportunity.
what?
Oh, right. Yeah, since you moved...
Oh,
you can...
I don't move. Damn it.
I would have forgotten.
fine. I use a bonus action to imbue my weapon with
Shillelagh.
shillelagh,
I think.
and knock the zombie dead. The closest zombie that I can reach.
Okay.
How do I? Where's my damage? It's a D20. Is it? Nope.
Oh, does it? Shouldn't you add your? What was your modifier again? What do you have to add to this one?
Shillelagh.
Use your spell casting ability. So, I think it's like. Okay, I'm not sure.
This is roll to hit.
How was this used again? I forgot. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's. Yeah. I don't think you. Never mind. So you swing your weapon, and the damage that you have taken in this battle kind of significantly, disadvantages you, I guess, and you miss. So is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. Yes.
Okay. So, which zombie is that again? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. So next is this zombie. It will. I guess seeing. No, I don't think it will do that. I think it will go to Salazar and it will hit you. Will lift up its hands and hit you. This one. Okay, and as it tries to, it hits you, but it couldn't go through and deliver any damage, because of your heavy armor, and you don't take any damage, I guess. And that's the end of his turn. Okay, so next is the Deathlock's turn.
Wouldn't Foreign got a attack of opportunity?
But you weren't engaged with the zombie. You were engaged
This one.
with the Deathlock, right? Thorin wasn't engaging with the zombie in question.
Okay.
So, yeah. So the Deathlock. Ooh, what can I do? Okay. It will, before it moves, it will attack. How would it? Oh man, seeing that its way of escape is basically blocked by you guys. It will peeks out from the pillar and attack what was it? Luth with Grave Bolt twice. Luth, what's your AC? Oops.
14.
Okay, let's see. Ooh. So from its hands, it sends out 2 beams of energy, and while one misses, the other hits you, and you take 4 points of necrotic damage. And then, seeing that it didn't do much damage to you, it goes back behind the pillar and plans how and ends its turn there. It's turn there. Yeah, it will stay behind the pillar. Okay. Next is Thorin.
Um, if I move myself to here, if I jump off, that'll be half my movement,
Yeah.
won't I?
Yeah.
I have my still my channel divinity, so I can stop the dude.
Who?
Yeah, eventually if it's my turn.
Yeah. On your turn.
So if I move there, I can't get a good sight of him, so I won't be able to do anything there. I will.
What will you do? 10 seconds. 10,
Sorry, I'm just trying
9,
to see.
8.
Okay, I
7,
am going
6.
to not do that.
What will you do?
That doesn't help. Okay, I'm going to use my action
Okay.
and use Sacred Flame on the zombie here.
Okay. Roll. It's a dexterity saving throw. Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
DC 13.
Zombie 2. Ooh. Thank you. Ooh. So from you throw your flame towards the zombie and it doesn't even have time to dodge, and it starts to burn the zombie. Roll for damage. Yeah. Oh, 6, right? Okay. So the zombie is now. This zombie is now. Whoa. This zombie is now dead. It falls unconscious. The flame totally reduces it to ash, and yeah, that's the end of it. That's the end of it for real. So
Then bonus action, I'll move my spiritual weapon up close to me.
okay. There we go. Okay. It's barely there. Okay. Is that the end of your turn? I think so.
Yes.
Okay. So next is Salazar. What are you doing? Salazar? Are you there?
I think he has his mic
My
off.
full movement and then
Sorry, what?
yeah. Yes, can you?
Okay. Oh, what are you doing?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm going to hit him with my great sword, and then I'm going to.
Okay.
Then I'm going.
Roll to hit, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to. What was that? Yeah, I'm sword and also use divine smite.
Mm-hmm. So you imbue your sword with divine energy, and as your sword glows,
I'm lagging a.
you're what? Hello? Are you okay? Okay. Yeah, so as you imbue your sword with divine energy, you swing it towards the deathlock, and it suffers. Roll for damage.
Great.
Roll for damage. Whoa. Salazar, are you there? Hold on.
He's lagging a bit.
Oh. Well, I didn't roll damage. Guess. I don't think so. Yeah, just roll on the chat as well. It's okay. You just really have to press on the great sword. So,
Can we just say it does max damage?
uh, let's see. Let's take an average roll, I guess. So the damage should be, what was the great sword's damage? Does anybody know?
I think it's 2d6.
2d6. 2d6 plus 3. So that's like 6 to 6. Well, basically that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, and it increases by 1d8 if the target's an undead. So basically it's swing one swing from Salazar. Oh, there we go.
Okay, I'm back. My internet just died for like a minute.
Oh, I see. So one swing from Salazar manages to hit the let's see, didn't we get manages to basically end this Deathlock's turn. It was trying to escape, but then you basically cornered it and slashes your sword against it, and that is the end of the Deathlock.
Oh, Deathlock's dead.
The Deathlock falls dead, and as it falls to the floor, almost with life that was just breathed into it, it says it tries to make out something, but you don't quite understand undead, and you can see that it kind of reduces to ashes. So I guess that's the end of your turn. Is it?
Yeah, I used all my movement and action.
Yeah. So, well, no what? Okay. Wow. Okay. So, so next is the zombie's turn. I guess the zombie is still there. I'm not sure how to do this. Oh, to be honest. Okay. I'll say the combat is still going on because there's still at least one more zombie for you to deal with. So, next is Eli's turn. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm gonna target this zombie in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm firing my laser.
Okay. Fire it. Roll for attack. What? There seems to be something wrong with your Eldritch Blast tonight. As you fire one to, it seems to be a sure hit, but for some reason, frustration from all your lack of attack landing, it misses. And is that the end of your turn?
Yep,
Yep.
that's the end of my turn.
So next is this zombie's turn. It will, seeing that its master and all of its comrades are dead, it will try to move away from you, and anyone who was engaging with it can take an attack off opportunity, if you'd like.
I'm engaged, right? Yes.
Yep.
I'd like to attack.
So am I.
Two attacks.
So
Kill it out.
I guess Luth first because yeah, just roll for attack.
What do I roll?
Use what you would. I think it's melee.
Spear.
The spear. Any
Okay,
melee
use the
weapon. Roll for attack. Ooh. So as it tries to move,
He is still marked, by the way, so
sorry, what?
he is still marked, so
Yeah. It had barely any health left, and as soon as it tries to get away, you pick up your spear and easily enough pierce through it, and it falls unconscious as well before before it was even able to run away from you. So so that is the end of combat. And and you guys can now decide what you want to do with the zombie. That is still kind of true.
So we're not in the initiative order anymore.
No, we are with the deathlock, with the deathlock dead, and most of the zombies dead. You guys are no longer in combat, so you're free to do what you like to do.
I would like
Shall
to
we?
inspect the deathlock.
Okay, I guess roll an investigation check or perception, depends on what you want to do. Okay, so you look into the what remains of the deathlock, and you find, aside from most of his body turning to ashes as time passes, you don't see much of anything except for a holy symbol that was once that looked similar to yours, which is the symbol of a face in a tree. That is the symbol of the green. A face carved into a tree, which is which you know is the same holy symbol that all of you carry.
Ooh, what?
So that probably
So we kill one of ours?
is,
He didn't look like one of us.
well, he probably was one of us. Then he died and got resurrected as an undead, I guess.
Hmm. I'm just gonna go to the. Which just.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go to the last zombie
Okay.
and just kill it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanna attack it.
Okay. Then roll for attack, I guess. Oh,
Nah, man. This time I miss. Against the turn.
the the zombie was just kind of minding its thing in the corner, and you lift up your greatsword to strike it, but after the exhaustion of the battle, you just barely miss, and the zombie is now fully known, has fully recovered from its
I didn't.
its fear of
It's been a
Thorin.
minute, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been.
Can I sacred flame it quickly?
Sure.
I fear no soft.
Secret flame everyone.
All right. I forgot.
Kill it fire!
Let's say for the sake of brevity, the fire is the fire, and then you two, Thorin and Salazar, you took turns, basically just pummeling the zombie to the ground until it falls to ash. And with that, all of the threats in this room are eradicated. And you are now left to your own devices. What are
I'm gonna inspect the altar. Is there any symbols that I recognize?
what are you doing? Are you just looking, or are you trying to touch it, or just invest it?
I'm gonna touch the altar and run my fingers along the edges. See.
Okay, run an investigation. Do an investigation check.
Investigation.
Ooh, okay. So, you fill your fingers and then you move away the piles of bone and ashes, and on it you can see the symbol of Moander, similar to the tattoo that was on the guy's palm. And you find nothing else.
Just to make sure we're all clear, I would like to use my final divine sense
Okay.
to see if there's anything more. Like,
So you take your time and gather again all of the what's left of the divine energy that flows within you, and you sense nothing, no presence, no evil whatsoever.
okay, so it's all. At least nothing in 60 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Should we go check on that poison water first?
Sorry?
I mean, we killed everybody here in this temple.
So you think it might change what's happening inside this area?
Maybe.
I hope this will solve the problem.
Well, I see some pots here. Maybe we should investigate this and see what's inside.
Break the pot for
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah, break the pots for go.
Break the pots.
So what are you doing? Breaking it, or are you inspecting
I'm gonna
it?
Look inside. Probably there's not any snakes. Poisonous snakes, I hope.
Okay, so I guess roll a perception check.
Oh god damn it.
Perception. So just to see.
Yeah, I'm helping the
Okay, so
helping, so-
well, what's the 22? Okay, so you look inside and you, I mean, at first you just smell like, something rotting, something like food that has been left outside for too long and has just rotted. But then upon closer inspection, you can see several pieces of gold inside the pot.
Ooh, money.
Money.
cursed gold.
It's poisonous.
It's poisonous gold. We take
I'm gonna
it.
take the gold out.
Take the gold.
Okay, you take the gold out and you and
Poison.
your arm is covered with slime, smelly slime. But you got all of the gold out, and you have five slimy gold pieces that smells really bad.
What I do for gold. Okay. So is this actually going to solve the problem? Is the question.
One way to
Poisoned
find out.
water is the problem.
I mean,
Yeah.
the problem was they are kidnapping people, and then the flora is rotting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
Mm,
vanquish.
I mean, they kidnap the people for the fresh bodies to give to for their ritual, and I think they rot the way they rot the plants by poisoning the water supply. So if we cleanse
Yeah,
that
yeah.
water, then everything is okay.
Alright.
Shall we
Yeah.
try that hypothesis?
Let's go try it.
Yeah, they poisoned the water here, and this could be a direct source of water.
Honestly, you guys, the only way to find out is to get out of this room where you can see what is the consequences of your actions. I'm just saying.
Let's go.
Yep, let's go out.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you, dear.
I hope there are no more poisonous traps.
So,
Await paladins first.
Paladins first. Wait, what's your guys' health? I can't remember.
uh,
I have
I'm at
I have
4.
14 health. Me?
Who's that? Who comes up?
Okay. So everybody moves out of the
Actually-
room.
Who's the lowest?
Hmm?
Alright. Who has the lowest HP?
Mine is 13.
Okay. I might use lay on hands to just.
Okay.
Well, I can heal myself.
Okay. that's
Technically, almost everybody can heal themselves, I think.
fine. Jesus.
Whether you
Really?
want to use it or not. I think I equipped almost everyone with one healing spell at least.
I don't have any.
I don't have any either.
Okay.
Yeah, but-
well, that's okay.
Okay,
you
who
can do-
wants
Three of,
healing?
3 of us can heal. Like,
Who wants healing? Come on.
come on, who wants healing?
Okay.
How do I actually
I
use
want
lay on
I
hands?
want some healing.
Which one's that? Sorry, I can't tell which.
So, you guys all heal yourselves and move out of this room.
Yes.
Is that what you're doing? So as you move out of this room, and back towards the crossroads, you just try to trace back your steps, and you go back to the crossroads. You feel like there's something that has changed in the air. Before this, it feels like it was filled with the smell of death and the presence of rot, but now it feels like all of that has been lifted, and as you go back, where are you going? Are you gonna go out, go to the
First,
water,
I promised
Yeah.
I want to go to the kobolds and clean some of their water.
Okay, so you move to where the kobold lived, and as you recall how to cast the spell in your head, you enter the room and you see the kobolds jumping for joy as the water that was once seemed purple in nature now looks clear, and the crocodiles, the alligators that was in the water as well seemed a little bit healthier than what you once saw.
That was fast.
Wow.
Well, instantaneous result.
Instantaneous result.
We should test it. I'll stick my head in it.
Wait.
Crocodile bite you.
I can't detect disease or poison.
So you cast detect poison. So you cast the spell on the water, and you sense no poison whatsoever. The water seems
Alright, guys,
well
we've
enough.
done it. It's not poisonous anymore.
Thorin lifts his head out of the water. Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So, where do you go next?
Are we heading outside?
Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, let's go outside.
Oh wait, it's the
Are the
guard we
guards
had.
awake?
Yeah.
Is the guard still there?
This place no longer smells of death, but it smells of rot. Let's leave.
The guard, as you move out of the crypt, you can see the flora, all of the plants, all of the trees that was black and was dying when you first entered this area. Now kind of slowly regaining back its life. It's slowly, well, even though it's dark, even though it's closer to dawn right about now, and you can barely make color returning back to the flora and everything, and the world seems a little better. The at least the plants are a little greener now than it was when you first came in. And guys, that's where we end today's one shot. So
We survived.
We cleaned the water.
yes.
we clean the water. No one died.
Finally, we can take a bath.
In clean water. Which we
So my only thought to that last fight was with my hammer like chasing after the thing, like almost like a Pac-Man kind of thing. Just
Okay. So that's
never used my ring leader.
I'll give you something cool. There we go. That's a better look, I guess. Okay. So that's the end of our one shot today. I don't know, what else should I say? So
it's really fun. So I want to say thank you.
was it really fun? I feel like it was meh.
Yeah,
Oh, it's good.
It's a fun keeping.
No, it was not.
Uh,
I will not do this again. Okay.
I could see it's really hard.
Is
Dude, yeah.
It
Yeah.
is. But yeah. So, like, if obviously I'm not a good DM yet, but like, you guys should try it out to feel my pain. Okay. So yeah, that was it. I guess. Does anybody basically your group, after you see the problem is settled, you head on your way and into town and basically do what was it that you set out to do?
Yay.
Pilgrimage.
Yeah, the
Yep.
Pilgrimage.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the end of the game. Thank you everyone for watching. If anyone wants to unfollow me, you can. Because I'm just gonna stream nothing else here. So, yeah, okay. So that was. Thank you for joining the game. And for everyone who decided to come in, both in the game and in the stream. Yeah, I probably won't do this again for another few months until I forget the pain of this. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what else to say. You guys want to say anything?
Goodbye, I guess.
Okay.
Bye.
Just a big thank you for having me, and as I say, I really enjoyed it.
That's great. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be back as a player in the next in next week's usual campaign. So okay, thank you for watching, and I will end the stream here. Bye.